By who?
No, I'm pretty sure that's.
I'm not excited about
By
this.
Rolo.
He said he used his left hand. It's all good.
Is he lefty?
That was my question.
Probably, that bastard. I'm not excited about this.
So if we hit that goal twice, you get 2 punches.
Oh God! Now Deke is in here. God, Jesus. God. Now we're getting to my instigators. So.
I don't know. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with this.
With a dick punch?
Yes, thank you, Mo. See, Marcus says we can't do it, then we can't do it.
Well, somebody pointed out that you already have children, so you don't need it anymore.
Not really.
That actually is in my favor there, because you're the one who wants more kids.
That's true, I do.
You can pay a lot of money for having
There's
that fixed.
artificial insemination. I mean, there's other ways to do that.
Yeah.
You don't need that. That thing.
It probably doesn't work.
Anyway, big
grandma.
We have definitely digressed.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're the one who said I was in
Getting worse by
charge,
the
and then
minute.
that went woo way downhill.
And
So I'm passing the reins back
Hey,
over.
you were yelling at me for wanting to bring a cattle prod. You guys have these.
Well, you should
shock
be yelled
collars.
at for wanting to bring a cattle prod.
I wish you
What?
did.
That's really bad.
How does that work with customs?
It's
I had a gift rant.
Oh yeah, guys, yeah, she has a rant.
I had.
Well, you just transported
Exactly.
them.
On people. It's
I got rid of
okay.
it, so I could just keep that cattle prod
It was
for you.
so bad. With the things they did there, it was so bad that they had to get rid of it.
Well, the brain manager has this fun
I'm
statement.
just gonna move over
Do we need
here.
him for the
Yeah,
rest of this
yeah.
weekend? Because I don't think he's
For
going to
your
make it that
personal-
long.
I'm just going to drink more.
I'm telling you guys, great content tomorrow. Murder mystery.
Yeah.
Be there.
Murder Mystery Mars.
When Moose becomes
For
Mouse.
those of you who are just joining us from YouTube, which I forgot to start.
Oh, we have YouTube?
portion.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, so there's evidence now. And it started with the word dick punch. And that is when I hit record, that was the first word out of Moose's mouth. So,
Way to go, Moose!
so I don't know, maybe we should just title it Markeefest.
Wait, what were we going to call him?
Moosens.
Moosens.
I'm just a big Moose steak, okay?
And yeah,
So hi, YouTube.
so those, yeah, so YouTube,
Stay strong,
hello.
Brain Manager.
This is recorded live. You're watching the recording. On
What?
You know, it's
Serious
like
one.
it's like watching Happy Days.
Oh.
Recorded live in
Sunday,
front of the
Monday,
studio
happy
audience.
days.
Okay.
Here
Got
we
it.
go.
Stay happy
Here be
days.
the audience. So welcome
The
everybody.
interwebs.
Yes, all of you from the interwebs.
Who are you?
I am me. I'm Marky.
Oh shit, I'm
Dagan?
I'm Marky
D.
D.
Marcos.
Yes, Marky D. Marky D is in the house.
Marky D.
Middle
is she?
East Minster.
I don't know, St. Jersey Shore.
They don't know. They're just started watching
Actually,
Wait, you have to introduce
I
yourself on
loved
YouTube.
the Jersey Shore,
Oh
Jersey
my
Shore
God.
TV show because it was such a
She
train wreck
liked
the
it
whole
too.
YouTube. Terry
time.
has an awesome point. I'm just waiting for people to get drunk and middle-aged men start fighting.
We got a couple here.
I am not middle-aged, good
No,
sir.
no, drunk. Yeah. Okay, 2 minutes remaining, then I turn the pizzas.
And everyone's phones go
Turn
off at
them?
home.
I turn them. Yes, I flip them over.
Yeah, I was going to say, around?
I rotate.
Oh my God, I got
You
two
do,
donuts. I just got 2 donuts. I got a jeez.
Yes! Keep those donations coming!
Beer Gut Man said he donated.
He donated yesterday, but
You don't
not
know who it
towards
is?
Operation Dick Punch.
You don't. How do you know they're not towards that?
No, this one was, but the other one wasn't.
Why not? We said donations.
So this one was.
So
No,
how
we're
many,
talking about something
how much
happening.
was it?
So,
Operation Dick Punch.
How much
Donate.
did you
Look at that. Oh, well, look what Brain Manager said. Wouldn't it be better to Dick Punch Marquis than he could sound like a pearl on his phone?
no donations for that.
Is someone that. What?
As someone that lives in Jersey, I can say those New Yorkers.
They're so right. No, they're so right because everybody on that freaking show is from New York. They're not from Jersey. They don't act like
Yes.
that.
I didn't say that was how Jersey people acted. I just said that I really
I'm
liked
sorry.
the show because it was such a train wreck.
Because they're all from New York.
Well, they could be.
They are.
No, well, not all from New York. Some of them from Staten Island. We don't consider that New York.
You don't, but we do. From
No.
Jersey, it's all New York.
No, that's a landfill.
Oh. We get New York's garbage.
How about
Their
them
needles
dolphins?
come up on our beaches.
You should make ones that sink.
Never mind.
Okay, well, I gotta go rotate pizzas.
I'm gonna go rotate something else. So
So how
So
many?
Wow.
you're,
You're in charge.
Tiggs.
I am
Tiggs is in charge. All right, boys.
Let's see how she does. So,
Everyone just walked away.
okay, the shock collar thing. I need you guys all on my side. So, when they come on, we're gonna do this thing where you donate and I press the little buttons. So the whole time they're playing games,
I'm gonna need the drink bar.
they don't need drinks. Don't they know about liquid and shock? Like that?
Apparently not.
They'll be fun.
They'll figure it out eventually.
We have a lake out back. We could let them go into the lake, and I press the button each time we get a donation.
And a lightning storm coming.
And the lighting! What more could we
Just stand
ask
outside
for?
with
You can
the
play
metal
chicken
pole
with
and
metal
the
poles. First
alligator.
one over the pole loses.
It's like 2 for 1: electrocution and eaten by alligator.
Yeah.
Every time we get a donation, I have to grab another pole. We'll play the lightning rod game.
Another minute in the box.
No, but we'll do donations, and I'll press the little buttons. That would be fun.
I want to press a button.
I don't know if that's allowed in
Don't
this state.
step on her turf.
Is that?
Whoa.
I don't know.
How many times do you want me to press the button on moves?
I think if she
You
pushes
don't
the
have
button,
to
it
pay.
becomes domestic
I
abuse.
think so. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah. If I press it, it's just Tiggs.
Or just a king, you know?
Yeah.
That's my worst fear.
Who's
That you're gonna do it, and one of them is gonna go again.
Hello.
Don't track yourself.
The woman with the twitch sheet, what?
Hoping that the
Oh.
rubber
What'd it say?
covers
What?
things that
The woman
What?
with the
Twitch,
twitch.
the Twitch shirt, the Twith shirt.
The twist shirt. It's not
Needs
the
to get
twist.
laid.
laid.
She acts Cinda crazy.
They're too lines.
This coming from somebody that can't type.
No spelling, yeah.
Wit. W-H-I-T.
Yeah, leaf.
Wit.
Is it leaf line? Leaf line?
I
The,
don't know.
What does Cinda mean?
with
I
the
don't know.
twit.
What is Cinda mean?
T-W-I-T-H.
That's
I think that's kinda.
crazy.
I think that's kind of, yeah.
Jack's kinda
No,
crazy.
it's like singular. Cinda.
She acts cylindrical.
Can you
Sure.
translate your
Boss.
viewer's text?
Can I do what?
That woman with the
you
twist
translate?
shirt needs
Can
to
you translate?
get
Twith shirt.
twist shirt.
Twist shirt.
Wit.
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 Leaf
With the
line.
twist
He didn't know how to
It
spell life.
reads kind of like a 10-year-old
didn't
discovering
know
his
how
own
to spell
The
sexuality.
C that is missing from Twitch moved down to the next line. That's what
Oh.
Oh.
It's like fireworks. Ooh. Ah. Somebody else says, wow, that's spelling. So yeah, we're doing the donations. Every time they donate, I get to press a little button.
How much is the minimum donation?
$50.
it is. 50 cents.
$1.
Dollar,
for the shock
dollar won't
collars,
fire
but-
off anything on the show.
$5.
I don't know if I want that kind of abuse
that
for
position
$5.
You're causing an electric shock to one of your friends.
How
or
strong is the
coworkers.
shock?
Well, it's still an electric shock.
I mean, if you're gonna put it on a dog, we should be able to.
But if anything, we're just
What?
helping him because he's
So,
old
I can-
and his heart is going slower. So every time I press that, it's kicking that heart back in,
I
and
can-
I'm giving him lives on.
Oh,
years on
I've
him.
done this on a YouTube video before.
How'd that work?
Well, let me just tell you
seen this train
that
wreck
You're still twitching.
no, but police and the state police were called.
What?
Yeah, they actually showed up at my son's school, and we had to answer some questions. So
Oh.
because we had one of these shock collars, it was a bark. It was for if they would bark, then
It was for a dog.
then it would shock. Yeah, and it was to train to not bark. And so my son decided that he was I don't know, about 10 at the time, maybe 12, and he decided that he wanted to put it on and try and bark to see if he could get it shock.
Oh my
And
God.
I was already recording, and so I'm like, okay, thinking that if he really wants to do that, sure. If it won't
Cause and effect. You're
if
teaching
it won't hurt a dog, it won't
Right.
hurt a human. And
Tried to rig it.
Are you trying to
see that.
stack?
No, I folded mine really small, and everyone else made theirs really big. So
Well, nobody knew
I'm
that
just
until now.
balancing out
He didn't
the.
want it to be unfair.
Yeah,
I mean, they're like, oh, look at this small
It's
one.
gonna balance out my odds.
So I
Don't look at it. It's none of your damn.
So then
You
should
should've
we
started
check
with
out
the
collar
pretty small
first
too.
to see how bad the shock is before?
so
Yeah, Moose should definitely test
He's
it.
got it on,
Yes, we have
and
to make
he's
sure it's safe for
barking,
humans, so we'll have
and
Moose test it.
it's not quite working. He's not barking loud enough. He's not barking loud enough. Yes, honey, Lisa, upstairs in my nightstand. So the anyway, okay, a little distracted there.
Focus.
Yes, I know it's hard. I've actually had a couple
I said it's
of
like
drinks.
being in a childcare. There's so much going on.
Heard the cats. Heard the cats.
Dude, I have to
No, you don't do that.
put
Stop.
hands around my kid's eyes so that he'll focus on me.
Okay, I'll focus on the camera.
Focus.
Now you're gonna tell me eyes up.
Eyes up.
Address your audience.
Use hand motions.
Anyway, he was barking. He had the thing on.
Yes. And then it shocked him. And it was funny. He throws it down and we're laughing and everything. And that's the end of the video. Well, about 6 months later,
Child abuse.
about 6 months later, we get a visit from an officer at the house.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, there's what? And they're like, well, we want to make sure that you're not abusing your kids. We had a report of abuse. And I'm like, oh, well, that's really
They
odd.
all have collars. They have different colors.
And I'm like, okay, well, yeah. And so I
What
let them.
child was it? Rover?
It's Pluto.
Hey,
And so,
still playing.
still a planet. And so
Oh, didn't you see it was the Death Star?
Yeah, I saw that.
we let them come in and talk to him and everything because there was nothing to hide. We didn't know what it was about.
He's like, yeah, my dad lets me wear the shock collar all the time.
Every once in a while, it just
And
starts
then,
barking.
and then it was
It goes
highly
with the alcohol he
suggested,
feeds me.
highly suggested that I remove the video.
Wow.
And I said, but we didn't do anything wrong. This is all in fun. It's not. There's nothing going on here. And so we
I
left
can
it.
see how CPS could
Well,
have an issue with that.
well, so you
In
know
this
what?
day and
So
time.
about 6 months later, I get a call from his school saying that the state police investigators are there, and they're wanting to question him, and they think that a parent should be there.
Oh my god.
And so I went up there, or my wife did. I can't remember. Excuse me.
Wow.
Sounds like a night at my house.
It takes an hour to just tell us.
We gotta test it.
I know, I'm so unfocused. So, anyway,
Moose isn't here, just
in,
focus.
into the show. No, I mean, into the story. I took the video down.
I would too. That's
Yeah, I ended up
really
taking the video down because I didn't need the legal problems, but it
Gotta fight
still,
the man.
we didn't do anything wrong.
But you know what? It's this day and time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people were
Other
watching.
parents will learn from that, and their kids will be wearing the stronger one.
Right, so they can't talk about it later,
Right.
and they won't record it.
Yeah.
30 years ago, you could shock your kids all you wanted.
Right?
You can't
Exactly.
even, like,
She's
Well,
no
cattle
force
prods.
for
Teachers would
it.
shock you.
Cattle
Yeah.
prods.
Cattle prods.
I mean, 30 years ago, you just replaced your kid. That wasn't effective. I made a new one.
Yeah,
What happened to the
so-
old one?
I remember when my principal
Lake
at school
somewhere.
could paddle. Like,
Yeah.
That's one very funny.
We got
Your
hit
principal.
on our hands from rulers.
Yeah.
There was
I
a
would-
paddle.
it hurt.
See, it was marks.
I'm telling you.
I actually went to a
Whoever-
Catholic school, and yeah,
I did
we
go
used
to
to.
Catholic school.
But the nuns used to beat the hell out of us.
I didn't go to the Catholic. My mother
And
used
see
to
how you
threaten
turned
me. If you don't get your grades up, I'm going to send you to the Catholic
I
school.
did. My mom.
I
my
didn't
mom
know
sent
that
me
in
to
order to
Catholic
get to the
school.
Catholic school, you
You
had to have
good
good grades.
grades.
I was like, God damn it, she figured it out. I was like, but yeah, we would get boom. And it was those rulers that had like this metal edge.
Little metal
Lord,
strip
yeah.
on the side,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I remember.
You want to talk about child abuse?
I used to go back.
And we had no way that we could say, oh, he's doing child abuse. Because our parents were like, you got hit? Come here. And they're hitting you because you got hit.
that?
oh,
That
we
is
had-
it?
Our school had permission slips, and then just my mom was.
My dog had one of these. That's the same one that Princess had. I know how to
No,
operate
fuck
that.
no. I know that.
That's scary.
This is for later. Here, I'm gonna throw it.
They
at you.
actually, you have the, It's got a little turny
It's
thing.
got a
supposed to
remote
grab
where
it
the
by the
battery's
thumbs,
good.
right?
The battery's good.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, you tried it?
Did you-
Is that how your laptop
It
ended up
has-
flipping
yeah.
across the room?
I'm not quite that brave.
Try
It has a test button and you can do
Oh,
it really
I'll do it.
down low.
I'll test it.
Oh yeah. It's
Do
not
the
that
low
much.
setting.
I'm sitting too close.
What happened, Moose?
You take the rubber parts off.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh,
No, you want to keep
goodness.
the rubber on.
But you have that set low, right? You don't
Well,
want to go
okay,
too high
here
for
you
him in
go.
the beginning.
Middle button. But
Oh, wait.
There are different settings on it?
This thing's vibrating.
middle button is vibrating.
As the Marquee Dragon plies with electricity.
He's really pissed off now.
He's really pissed. We're gonna poke it with a stick.
4, 5, and 6 are on that side, or on that one. 1, 2, and 3 are on this one.
You have 2 dogs?
And what?
Yes.
This is 2-dog shot collar.
Weak, medium, strong.
Okay.
Oh, it's
and
different.
so,
Mine was a single.
and so I'm supposed to pull these caps off?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
The rubber is
Oh
like,
my god.
And
Don't
just,
touch me.
just press it hard against your neck so that those two spikes sink in.
Oh
Okay,
my
so you're gonna
god.
try
Turn
to
your
weak?
tongue.
weak.
Not on my tongue.
I'm
Here,
terrified
let's-
right now.
Oh!
Is that gonna be good?
It worked. Yeah.
So you get this.
So what is the dollar value you would place on that?
Nothing. $50 minimum for it in the lowest setting.
Don't worry. I put the little rubbers back on. It's protected.
Moose.
The rubber.
No.
We got a pretty little black one.
Okay, I think pizza's calling me.
It'll be my little black dress, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Timer's 1 second.
Look at.
Y'all are out of your minds.
Somebody else has a windows coming.
Yes.
You
More
know, we
please.
probably get arrested because we put this on a Mexican.
Minority abuse.
Wow.
You so went there.
Please.
The only thing missing
I'm
from
a
the
Spaniard.
You know
I
what?
do that.
There, because you'll get shot too. No.
I'm not gonna do it hard. Oh God, you're such a baby.
Yeah.
The big numbers are a little easier.
Okay.
The
Low, medium, high.
low,
So
medium,
3
high.
is
Oh,
low.
big numbers are like, hey, watch what
Yeah,
the
I
fuck you're
think they're
doing.
sized like the smaller ones are weaker.
We'll do the little weak one. You ready? Just put your finger.
No.
Should do it tomorrow.
No,
Rolo
no,
probably has
no.
authorization
Yeah.
to do that to Mexicans. Just so you do, don't do
No.
like
If
thumb
you're
and
gonna be a
thumb.
baby about
I
it,
don't trust you.
fine. I have the red one.
Alright, I'm curious as hell. Give me it.
You have to come on camera.
Okay. Now I can touch those two? Alright,
Just
let
don't-
me
yeah.
sit down.
Be
So
careful.
that,
Red or black
Down,
is 1, 2,
because she's
3.
gonna hit 3 and I'm gonna.
Okay. But don't do like 2 thumbs. Don't let it like cross. Your
Yeah,
whole
don't
leg.
let it
Just put my hand
Put it on your leg.
Yeah,
Put it
both
on my
sides.
leg. Alright.
And he's the right side black one.
Whatever.
The small
The
one.
LED at the top indicates the red one, and then
Oh.
the other one. So he's the yellow one. He's the yellow one.
Do you not feel that?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little punch.
Are the rubbers off?
Did you take the
Yeah.
rubber off?
He's a man.
Yeah.
He's a man.
He's like,
Turn it up to 2.
There's the guy. That's the one we've been looking for. He's like, oh yeah.
Because just in case you get a reflex.
Okay, 2, yeah, I can feel 2. That sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
you also,
He's like, yeah, that sucks.
He's all like.
2 is where it's
Listen,
at.
guys, this is how you can tell a real man, okay?
you also,
2 is where it's
Hold on,
at.
hold
Where's
on.
that one?
also
This-
your pants would have
This is definitely how you can tell a real man, because he goes, that sucks, and didn't even flinch.
yep, yep.
You don't reflex, right?
I don't know.
Are you righty or lefty?
I'm a righty.
Don't
So
hit,
it won't hurt
don't-
as
don't
bad.
I'm
punch
afraid
us.
it's gonna come at my face.
Or mouse gets smacked.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, I saw your hand go like that. That's not
3.
bad? Yeah.
Yeah,
You can handle
give me
3?
4. I'm that guy now.
How's that?
That's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just out of your mind.
How was that?
Maybe.
No, that's fine.
Maybe.
I mean, I feel it.
Show off.
Yeah, he's actually crying inside.
He's no fun.
Well, it's not on
You're
my
more
neck or
fun.
Does
anything.
it go up to 11?
You guys realize
Wanna
you
try?
can be getting paid to do this.
No,
You're
apparently I'm the guy.
free.
No, God.
Thanks for ruining the fun.
I know. Right?
Really?
Sorry.
It's not really a fair assessment with him.
What if we
He's
put
supposed to
both
a
on
tax
him?
company. He doesn't feel anything.
And give him like a double.
Simplify. Simplify.
Yeah, this guy has his
be,
dick here, so he doesn't count.
See, it has to be.
Wow,
to where-
No nipples. Not yet.
Around your
Not yet.
Army strong.
Like this.
No, not arm now.
She's holding the remote.
And each donation, the
So
more
here
you
we go.
pay,
No,
the better number you get. Lucy, you don't want to try it?
No.
It's like an 8.
You are such a sissy.
Pacific goes up to 11.
It's not bad.
It looks
He
like
tried
an
it.
But it was on my arm.
Try it?
The arm is not as sensitive as like the neck.
Yeah.
That's why I put it there.
You ready?
So I can look hardcore.
How was that?
It's not that bad.
What was that?
Do it
It's
one,
not that bad.
do it one notch up.
Oh. That's weird.
Is it? You ready?
Yeah.
He's like,
Wow, this is like that experiment with the 9-volt and the frog leg.
right? This is a whole mech right here.
Ballistic says he's gonna tune in after 4 more drinks. Should be pretty entertaining by then.
Yep.
Tune in at 7:30 on Moose's stream, and it'll get real bad. I promise.
Ballistic.
Anybody else want to try?
Ballistic.
Thanatos.
No,
Anybody else feeling brave with me having this in my hand?
It's like Mad Libs.
I just don't trust you.
Yeah. You're just a
Try it.
wimp.
Why don't you try?
They did it.
Try it. Like press the button yourself.
It's not bad on my arm. That would be funny. I do it to myself and then I get stuck. And I'll be like, I can't get it up.
That was the idea.
That was mean.
Here, I'll hold the button.
Here.
No. Oh, it's the red one.
Yeah.
He's got the black one. Shit. No, I don't want to press.
No, it's alright. It's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. It did it twice.
Just do one. It's fine.
It did it
one
twice.
Is good. Just don't think.
Yeah, no, I'm not going up to that.
It's not
No.
bad.
No.
Oh, come on.
We had a dog that had one on. It's the same one, right? So she was running. She was an Aussie, and she was crazy, and she'd bark a lot on the ranch. But she'd go out and chase the cows. She wouldn't leave the freaking cows alone. And there's a time that an Aussie needs to leave the cows alone. And it was she went after the horse in the round pen, and she was running towards the horse. So I'm like, Princess, stop! And I hit it, and you just see flip. And then I realized I had it up a little too high.
Did she chase the horse after that?
Yeah, she still just kept going.
Yeah, just kept going.
My neighbor, I have a crazy guy that's
I need
across
to
the
interrupt
street.
for just a second. This is really hot.
Here's the little black things for that.
But here is what it looks like
Protection.
I gave
barbecued,
condoms now.
smoked.
Make sure you use them.
Now we're gonna eat it in front of you.
With the sound
Baby shot collars.
It's for the hamsters. So we have this,
Hamsters, just too noisy.
so we have this crazy ass neighbor across the street.
That looks
Okay.
good.
He's the type that he takes his garbage cans and he blocks so you can't park by his side of the street.
That'd be funny
Troll
if
ads
you watch
in the
it.
house.
Which is really hard because I have a dually, and to get out of my driveway, I have to make it wide turn. So his garbage cans always wind down on the ground. But anyway, he pays all this money to get this underground system put in.
Oh yeah.
And he's out there with the guy, and the guy is explaining, and it took them hours to install this under the ground, and this and that, and the guy leaves, and the little dogs go up, and the one little dog is like, goes like this, goes, yipe, jumps over, the other dog runs, jumps over, and they're running down the street, and he's never used it again. We've never seen his dogs out front again after that. It was so funny. I was like, you spent all that fucking money? This is karma, bitch, coming around on you.
Roll as is in the house.
Who is?
Roll as.
Troll as.
The air hogs.
So it's
Not right. That pizza looked
It is
good.
actually.
It smelled really good.
It does smell good.
Somebody asked if it was DiGiorno.
I actually
It's a
farted. I
t-shirt.
think that's what you're saying.
That's amazing, then. Your pillow probably smells phenomenal.
Oh my god.
I still have that, by the way.
So what are you doing? Are you doing nothing?
Where's
What?
the
He's
You done?
staring longingly out the window.
Are you staring at the food and drooling?
I am.
Wipe your. You got drool. Wipe that.
He's wondering how long
That's
3
what the
minutes
beer's
actually
for.
is.
You should know.
hours and it's still not
I don't know.
Forgot to convert from each
Okay.
time.
Yeah. So it's my turn when you're in charge. But I'm taking this with me.
I don't know if I like that.
You're never getting that controller back.
Never.
There is half a reason why I don't want to do it. Because when we do it for legit, I want to be 100% surprised. I want to be super
Yeah,
scared.
that's why I don't want you to do it yet.
Yeah,
And you need
that's
to do it
I
on your
wanna
neck.
be- I will do it in my neck.
So these are Tenchi? These are yours?
No, they're Markees.
No, they're Markees.
Oh, they're Markees.
I want to be super. I want to be super freaked out and super scared when it happens.
Okay.
So
So we will do that.
All the way
We can
up.
arrange.
No.
We can arrange.
No,
Just walk
And you
behind
won't
them
know
with
what
something
level they're
attention.
on.
Oh.
no. $50 is the little number.
What?
What?
No.
Oh, whatever. No, it's $5.
$5 my ass. Karaoke's $25.
If I put this on your ass, nobody's gonna want to
Karaoke.
Karaoke?
Is there really
If
gonna
we
be
put this on
karaoke?
your
it's
ass,
really
you
gonna be
probably
karaoke.
won't feel anything.
This is gonna be.
You and I have a duet.
Yeah.
$5.
I had the time of my life. I'll never. We're gonna have a dirty dancing moment. I think.
No,
here.
we should Rickroll everybody.
You can't do it in the.
Maybe
after
that's
telling you.
When you
to
do
do it,
karaoke, do it while
And they
you
have
each-
to do-
while
they
you
have to
each
act it
shotgun
out.
one.
I'm Patrick Swayze though. Just
No, we're talking about something different.
no.
But you'd have to act out what we donate for.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
But you'd have to act it out.
It's a mystery
We'll
challenge.
put the video on so you can watch the video.
Can
and
you
can
do
choose.
that? That would be funny.
That would be funny. And you'd have to do everything that's in the video.
What?
It's not a dirty video, I promise you.
It's not.
It's-
Not at all.
Except for the kiss at the end.
This guy's beard needs to be on camera.
I mean,
That's an amazing beard, by the way.
It is.
Hey,
You need to come over here, sir.
Nice deflection.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You need to pop a squat right here. You get the big boy
I'm
chair.
not
I
on
get to
Marky's
grow-
level yet, though. One day.
Can you introduce yourself?
His beard is pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm Matthew. I've watched the stream a couple times actually, but I met Marky actually when he first moved here, and I helped
You
him.
helped him
We're
move.
sorry.
He
Yeah.
told
Helps
me.
us unload the moving truck.
Yeah,
The son of a bitch, he got shocked. You can see it on his neck.
that's a mole that's been cut off.
Nah, I don't believe
I
that.
got burned.
I don't believe that.
Literally.
Damn it, this is gonna suck.
There's snakes through here.
Yeah, my computer died. Otherwise, I would actually probably be on the stream right now as well.
That sucks.
I know it exploded like a week ago. I was
We
playing.
need to
Witcher
keep this
3,
away from
but-
Moose.
So the computer died. I'll just go to his house.
I got the real thing.
Antics. You want me to keep an eye on it?
I don't want you to do anything with it.
That's so kind of weird. Okay.
I could
Hawken
watch
game
that for
cakes
you.
in there?
Everybody trusts
In
me,
here,
right?
my bag of goodies, I have walking
Except
codes.
Jahorn. Jahorn's the only one that doesn't trust me.
Where's Jahorn? Is
Spice
Jahorn here?
Worms kicking
He's
in.
probably freaking sleeping still. Jesus.
Yeah, that man's
Bondage? Oh my god, it's getting real in here.
Yes.
What?
Hey, first
One guy out of
pizzas are
three.
up.
Alright, first pizzas are up. Alright, Raven, you're up, big guy.
There's 2 more cooking.
Yeah, shit. I don't.
I was gonna
You
ask
see
where
that?
I can do my dirty hat.
The only thing is, okay, when you get your first slice,
Smoke pizzas.
you have to take the first bite closer to the mic so you can hear the.
Oh, but you gotta let the cheese cool down.
Yeah, let the cheese cool down, or else you'll die because it's volcano.
Little fancy did.
White man can't dance.
What are we doing at 100 viewers?
I don't know. How many viewers do we have?
99.
We're
Oh.
dancing.
We're dancing.
All of us are gonna
No,
stand up and dance.
Everybody will do an
Outside.
internet high five.
No, internet high
We
five.
did that earlier.
No, internet high five is for people who sub.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you sub, you're gonna get an internet. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Internet high five. So, for those of you that want pizza, the first 2 are up. We have more. So if you don't see it, if you don't like one of those kinds, I have 2 more on the grill. And what? Oh my darling.
So you do karaoke with me?
I'm gonna have to drink more to do that.
Well, we're gonna drink. There's plenty to drink here.
What, are you drinking?
I have a whole nother show to do after your show that I have to pace myself for.
It'll just be a little bit sloppier.
So how is it any different than normal?
Moose, it's 420.
Is it really 420?
Oh, and we're at 101 viewers. And look at how many people are left to dance.
Marky has to flare his beard. I like that.
Okay, stand up and dance.
You have to stand up, you lazy.
I don't. I'm fat. I don't stand up for nothing. Yeah, Tenchi, break it down. Woo woo.
Oh.
Yeah,
Give me
so-
that pizza.
Yeah.
So bad.
Okay.
I like the way you did your sticker. Oh, so you gotta support FCON. You gotta put it up there. You gotta walk closer to the camera
Oh, so they can see it.
so they can read. Yeah. And that way you can show all of your friends.
I lost 25.
And then turn around and says FCON in the back. That's cool.
Well, I gained some weight.
By the way, I saw his spaceship parked out front, bright red, with some black trim, and it was that ship's looking pretty cool. I was thinking.
I'm waiting for.
He's got tinted windows on his ship. Yeah.
Look, your damn wall of text blocked everything again.
Oh well, I'll fix that like some other time.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you what shampoo you use.
Right. I use Head and Shoulders.
Oh, waka waka.
Not. Yeah. Why?
Because you're bald.
Because it's oxymoronic?
Yes.
Okay, I get that.
Everyone's going out. Why is it not raining? You should pan the camera.
Yeah, you should turn it through the
Nobody
window.
pans cameras. That's a
What if
rookie
you did that? You
mistake.
could just keep it inside and go through the window.
I really wish that I had multiple HDMIs because then I could have an outdoor cam and could say, see, this is why we're not outside. It said 100% chance of rain at 5 o'clock and it's 4:22. So, let's
Looks
see
like
here.
they're gonna get wet if they're out there in 40 minutes.
Yeah, including me. Oh, yeah.
He gets the axe hair action.
What? Oh, this is bogus.
What's it say now?
Earlier it said 100% chance at 5 o'clock.
What does it say now?
10%.
10%?
Yes.
Maybe we should move outside. That'd be a pain in the ass, but.
No, couldn't you just put it out on the porch?
Yeah, you could open up the slider and just turn it.
That's going to be a lot of work.
Opening the slider.
And a lot of lawn chairs.
Everybody grabs a chair.
I think this is good. Yeah.
They're all-
Yeah, let's go grab those padded chairs and take them outside for the rain.
Yeah. We should probably tell them to come inside.
Sounds highly logical.
What?
What? Out of chairs, right? Logical.
Well, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, weather guy, only job where you can be wrong 80% of the time and still have a job the next day.
Yeah, see, it says 65 and 75% chance of rain during the show tomorrow. Well, maybe we should start out outside tomorrow for sure, if it's not raining right at the time, and take our chances.
We also know it's guaranteed, but it could only be 20 minutes.
Well, the fact of the matter is that if we start inside, inevitably it won't rain. If we start outside, it will.
Right.
So what you're saying is we're screwed.
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody panic.
I probably should have something to eat. Oh, did I set my timer?
We're wrapped helixly around a metal shaft.
What?
What?
Screwed.
Wow, you're like
That
5 minutes
7
ago.
minutes later.
Delayed joke, yes.
404 rain not found.
I used to weather rock for my forecast. If it's wet, it's raining. 404 rain not found. That's awesome.
Troll ass.
Oh shit. Oh, that was the best ever. Get out in the rain, Marquis. Then wipe your wet beard around.
Whip.
Whip your. Oh god. Oh yes.
Taking a shampoo.
Oh my god, Elite Inflate. So is that like where like that, what is that commercial? But anyway, she whips her hair around.
And then it goes like this. Yeah.
Yeah, my beard is not quite long enough to whip yet.
Maybe no, it's Tresemme, isn't it?
No, herbal essences.
Herbal essences, yeah. You have to do the sound effects too, though.
Nuh-uh.
I feel like we need to pull together and get Moose hooked on phonics.
I agree.
Learn to our spec better. What?
I don't know, I didn't understand what you said.
Because he can't.
I know, that's why I said it wrong, because you want me to learn how to speak.
We need to learn your read names.
Yeah. Although I said ballistic, and it's ballistic.
Right.
Who says ballistic?
Well, at least you have good diction.
I do have good diction, Marcus. Pound it on that one, brother. Wow, he's gonna leave me hanging. He's gonna leave me hanging.
Pizza timer.
He's gotta go flip the pizza.
In a minute and a half.
It's a little awkward here.
So is this gonna be like How I Met Your Mother, where you gotta leave it held up until someone fist bumps you?
I just fist bump myself.
No, that doesn't count. You gotta leave it there until someone fist bumps you.
Leave it where?
Like that.
Oh
Use the other
yeah!
hand. and I will go tell everyone if you do not put your hand back up. 3 hours later.
Maybe it's
3
Maybelline.
hours later.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Isn't that the eye makeup?
I'm pretty sure they do all makeup.
Are you gonna do the shot collar?
Didn't you see me do it
No,
already?
on your neck.
Yeah. Are people really going to donate for that?
Yeah.
I might.
You know Rollo will.
Rollo can donate in person.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Actually, maybe if he does something like brings a bottle of whiskey or something, then I'll just be so drunk that he will.
When he does a bottle of whiskey. You can go get pizza if you want.
I know. Okay. There'll be more coming up. Yep.
I'm waiting for the veggie one.
I can't believe how much pizza we got. I can't believe how many burgers we got.
Dude.
Yeah.
Half those burgers are coming home, so I don't have to cook the rest of the week.
No. That's being a bad guest.
Well, I'm gonna go get my fist bump. So, Marcus, you're in charge.
Wait, my pizza alarm's going off.
Guess nobody wants to eat pizza in front of camera, huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, JP, you're in charge.
JP, you're in charge. Congratulations.
You're in charge. Entertain everybody.
What? No, wait, yo, you guys can't really leave.
Hey, how about both Matthews?
Come back. Hi guys. They left me. They all went outside to have their pizza.
You're not sad.
And they left me alone.
It's the mouse show.
It's the mouse show. I'm pretty boring. So, what's up? I advertised in Hogs and we went from 100 to 80. It's the Mouse House show. It's the Big Grey Mouse show. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I only put mouse here because that's what people know me as now, and Big Grey Mouse.
Whoa.
Is longer.
Is this a mono show now?
Apparently, I'm attempting.
It's
Look,
the mouse show.
let's get a look at that pizza. It looks like he's got some right there.
Wait, that was
Taco Burp.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get a look at that pizza. It's gonna come up perfectly because
Yeah, it'll
it's
be.
asking ye shall receive, good sir.
Pizza vision.
Asking ye shall receive.
It was like a person.
Yeah. I know, isn't that good? So one of the things about I'm using a Traeger grill, and it's a convection smoker.
And dig around is also something.
And the way I do it, it gets a nice crispy crust, but it's still not super thin crust. And the cheese is golden brown on the top.
Or watermelon or whatever it is.
So that guy, imagine the Star Wars intro when the slice came in.
Yes.
I would agree.
Yes. So
good.
Rest
in pepperonis.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here.
There's a veggie cooking.
Yay!
If you like that one.
I like the veggie one. I liked the one yesterday too, though. I like the thick crust as well. The veggie one is delish. How's the
weather? Well, the weather isn't very good. That's why we're in the house.
Yeah, we were supposed to be outside, but then there was 100% chance
Well,
of rain.
Larry, the weather's about 75 degrees in here. You know, it's not raining.
Yeah, no wind.
There's a dragon over here.
Light breeze.
100% chance of pizza.
And drinkage.
And
Yes,
drinkage.
yes.
I gotta get some drinkage.
Yes.
Have you gotten any drinkage?
Are you drinking or yet? Or?
Yes.
He's got his makers in there.
Mm-hmm. I've been pouring makers in my Dr. Pepper. It may look like I'm drinking something normal, but
Have you gotten anything to drink yet?
Jay-Z used to be #1 in the raids.
Yep.
He went from like 3,000 all the way to the top, like 30,000. He went in on raids and he got, I don't know, like 6 of them in a row that he won, and he doubled up every time, whatever, and then he just had to keep trying, and he lost it all again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Sounds
How
like
far are
gambling
you in
addiction.
Clicker Heroes? Not even joking, because I have my computer here. I went off stream to get something and I loaded it up to hit my levels.
That's not fair.
I'm currently farming level like 145
that's
again.
cute.
Oh, shut up.
I'm currently farming level 620.
I hate you.
Kotowacko, I've not been playing much Path of Exile lately. Although, a good friend of mine does play. And it was pretty incredible because yesterday he had 15,000 viewers.
Yeah, we were watching.
So, and that's Ziggy D Live. And he's a Path of Exile junkie.
What did he do it now?
Yeah, he's in our streamers group, and in fact, if any of you who are streamers watching, contact me if you are what I'd call a professional streamer. Like you, well, you put a lot of effort into it, and you regularly stream, and you know, would seek to. Maybe you're making enough to make a living off of it right now. Maybe not. But if you're not, but you're treating it like maybe it could potentially turn into something like that, and working it professionally, contact me, and we'll talk. So our streamers group has, you know, all the way from small people with 500 or 1,000 followers, and you know, 50 viewers, to somebody like Ziggy D, which I don't even know how many followers he has. I haven't looked.
You have like 18,000.
No, I have 20-some thousand, 22, 23,000. But he has, he has, gosh, he's got to be around 100,000 followers, and I don't know, I think he's maybe 2,000 or 3,000 subs. I'm not sure how many subs he's got, but he's getting numbers of like 2,500 when I check him out and stuff. So anyway, but we all talk together in this group, and we learn from each other and stuff, and so elevate your game. Contact me.
Mad Mikey in the house! What's up, Mad Mikey? Brain and Black, what's going on, buddy?
Welcome to the
definitely appreciate you
Dragon.
guys tuning in today. Mad Mikey, you missed the pizza, bro. I'm gonna have to get more, I guess.
Don't worry,
for
there
you.
will be more. Yes.
There's more cooking.
It's amazing.
It is really good.
Isn't that good pizza?
It really is.
I mean, this isn't some paid commercial. Thanks for the extra money, Traeger and Papa Murphy's.
Oh,
No, they're not.
nice.
Marky,
Dragons
can you make a video in
love
the
gold,
future discussing
treasure,
what
and of
makes an
course,
effective
dollar
streamer?
bills.
Ooh.
That's a hard.
Well, Vampiro Leones, I will tell you the #1 thing that makes a good streamer, and that is interaction with your viewers.
What did I miss? Shock collar threatment over already?
There's a flock of ducks out there.
Yeah, they won't. Yeah, you can throw stuff at them and they won't run away.
The ducks here do not know how to eat from humans.
Yeah.
The Sandhill Grinch.
Maybe they'll eat the brown log that Tiggs put on my car.
There's like 20 or 30 ducks out there.
Yeah, we get them all the time.
Wow.
Nothing? You didn't hear me?
This is the awkward silence. What?
Never mind.
Yeah, so just me and JP hanging out.
Did it kind of flip
Chilling.
the pizza?
Chilling. And grilling. Grilling and chilling.
Grilling and chilling.
Mm-hmm.
That's the life.
Yeah. So, Traeger, if you'd like me to do some more videos for you promoting your products, I'm open to it.
Or Papa Murphy's.
Or Papa Murphy's. Yes. So I will say that we were so excited when a Papa Murphy's. See, Papa Murphy's comes. This is who made the pizza. Papa Murphy's Steak and Bake, and they originated as Papa Aldo's in Hillsboro, Oregon, and I grew up in Portland, and then so they made this Take and Bake. They were Papa Aldo's all over the place. And then they met Murphy's Pizza, which was also Take and Bake out of California, I believe. And they merged the companies and became Papa Murphy's. And when they became Papa Murphy's, this was my first domain squatting or whatever. So I was watching the Papa Aldo's domain and knowing that there was probably a lot of pizza traffic going there. And nobody renewed it right after the merger. And so I grabbed that puppy up, and I owned PapaAldos.com for a long time. And I put a pizza video up there of me cooking a pizza in like 2008 on YouTube. And it was you know, the video's about this big. You know, nowadays it's all this big.
Yeah.
The video was about this big, really grainy and everything. And I put it on there, and I don't know, a month later it has 75,000 views.
Wow.
And it was just about how to cook one of their pizzas on a Traeger grill. Traeger contacted me after that, and they featured the video and stuff. And then I decided, okay, well, I'm going to put some pizza recipes on there of how to do this, and put up some Google ads on there. And I consistently made about $125 a month off of Google ads, off of that, for a couple of years. So I just let the domain go about a year ago. So I just didn't have the wherewithal to get things back up and running again. So, but anyway, that's my pizza story. So, and we were so excited whenever there was one that moved in Newport Richey, which is a solid 40-minute drive from here. And that was the closest one, and I was all excited and everything. And so I went out there and picked pizzas up several times, and then the last time I was out there, they were closed. So a good little business story for you, which I'm sure they're really going to appreciate me sharing this.
Yeah.
No. So they are franchises. And so someone bought the rights for our county and another county. And they opened that one. It was very successful. You could tell it was successful by the volume of traffic in there and everything. If they were mismanaging money or something, I don't know. But they quickly opened up several more locations. And I think they ran out of operating funds because they had all this money into opening new stores, and a whole bunch of them closed, including that one. And so all of them went out. There was multiple investors, and one of the investors said, okay, well, I don't want my money to go to waste, and put a bunch more money in and got another one of the stores up and running. And that sucker is in Riverview.
Welcome to the Dragon.
Which is south of Tampa. Yeah. And I drove there for all of you Friday night in rush hour traffic to get the pizzas.
And a 2-hour round trip?
Yeah, it was a 2-hour round trip.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, pizzas are calling.
Don't leave me again.
They're like, hey, I'm cooking.
No. That pizza phone.
Come get me.
Okay, so one of you are in charge. Don't leave the camera waiting.
So we're back again for this. How is the pizza?
It's delicious.
Delicious? I'm waiting for the vegetarian one. The vegetarian one is like thin crust, and it has all these crazy different vegetables. Not just like, oh, there's olives over here. No, it's like zucchini and what else? Artichokes and onions and anything. Any vegetable, it's on there. And it's
Any vegetable? Rutabaga?
I saw it. Rutabaga. Yeah. And
I don't know any other strange vegetables.
Okra? No.
Okra.
What are we talking about?
Collard greens.
Have we ran out of so many talking subjects?
She was talking about
I was
vegetarian
talking about the
pizzas.
vegetarian pizza. I was explaining what it is and how amazing it is. Excuse me.
What is it? Okay, what's the
Bruce
you
gets
talking about?
Oh, because I was trying to run the show while then somebody was gone. And he said interview him.
Oh my God. Okay, interview
Yeah,
away.
no, you ruined the moment. It was special, and now it's not.
Now it's not.
Was it sexual? No.
It was about cotton candy, okay?
That's kind of sexual.
I missed the boat on that one. I didn't know that's what we were talking about.
Sorry, vegetarian.
Way to blow your load before you even got in there.
Wow. Marquis back.
I am
Just in time. Things were getting really awkward. It was Moose's fault.
Yeah, nobody named Justin.
Justin. What are they all doing outside?
You know, they're congregating. I had to run the gauntlet. It was pretty harrowing because they were chomping on their pizza at the same time, and I was afraid I was going to get bit.
Yeah, it was very loud too. All the crunching. No, but they're out there smoking. They all smoke.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah. Well, everybody that I saw had a cigarette in their hands except for.
They're contaminating pizzas that are cooking.
Well, no, they're helping to smoke them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, just watched the one again where I rode down to meet up with Doc. That was a good one, yes. So I think we are going to, speaking of Doc, who's another awesome streamer that's in our stream team group. Wait. Who's on my computer?
No, he was saying at Marquee Dragon.
Oh, I thought somebody was on my computer, like typing shit under my name, and I was gonna be like,
What do you want CCP to add?
Yeah, about the manatee. So who is going to be that guy at Markeefest? Too drunk, falling off the table, riding manatees? Can we take...
That's illegal. Some lady got arrested for riding the manatees and touching them.
For Moose, everything food related is sexual? Absolutely.
You know what's
Brain and
funny
black.
is to relate that to mooses. Someone jumped off a boat onto a moose in the middle of a lake or river in
I
Canada.
saw that.
Wow.
And then they wrote it.
Yeah.
And that moose was hollering.
Yes.
Moose was angry.
I saw it.
It's angry!
I didn't know you lived in Canada.
What do you want CCP to add to EVE Online the most? I want a second overview window that is configurable, that is not, that its configuration is separate from the configuration of the other overview. The reason I want that is because I want to show one overview on stream without giving away location or other sensitive information. But I want you to see what type of ship is attacking me, what type of ship is targeting me, what type of ship I'm doing it, or that I'm warping to a gate, or that I'm warping to a planet, or whatever. But without giving up the information of like the character names or the gate names or anything like that.
I want, and even start small, that when you go into a station to buy something, you have to physically go into the station. That's what I want.
I do not want to waste my time with human form and walking.
I do. I want to
But they
waste my
have
time.
that. You can.
Yes, and do you know how
You
slow
can go
they
in
walk?
your hangar and it's...
You press shift all day long and it don't run.
Feature number one is sprint.
Run, damn it, run!
Yeah.
More than anything in the
Running
world,
in
I want my
the
guy to sprint.
Or double click your mouse button. Or
Okay.
space bar.
Gotta go out and get them pizzas.
All right, you got to run the gauntlet. Be careful now. If you come back without a finger,
Are we
I
gonna
know
cook
why.
a couple more?
It's like the Walking Dead out there.
Yeah, let's do
Tell them to come back inside too.
2 more.
Want to see your hands at all times.
Yo, I'm from Canada, and they looking for a guy riding a moose. That guy is so lucky, to be honest. Moose ain't nothing to mess with for real. I know, man. Moose, the wild moose, they're mean.
This guy's mean. Though,
This
so
guy's
it
mean.
describes
Yeah, it works.
accurately.
If you think a BS is slow, walking the station is even slower. Yeah, battleships are pretty slow. Yeah. But so here's the question. We're gonna flip that back on you guys. What would you guys like to see the next big thing in EVE?
More nukes. More nukes.
More nukes? Well, they just did a whole bunch of changes to bombs and deployment,
Oh, did
and
they?
yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
Well, what was the other thing they changed where you upgrade the system for more ratting sites and stuff like that?
It essentially just doubled.
Nothing slower than a freighter.
Nothing slower than it, absolutely. I was in Sweden and woke up with a moose in my face. What?
Why were you outside?
And where
Where is
were
the
you in
mystical bearded dragon, man? He died.
He's getting the pizza.
Wind farms in space. Next big thing. Complete UI rework. Hey, guess what? CCP just announced new UI rework.
Remove links.
I think he's
Fix new broken
Sob, new broken Sob.
Yeah.
I think he means Fozzie Sob. Dust 514 on PC, yeah.
Yes.
That would be, I will play.
That's called Project Legion.
Yep.
And I believe it was canceled.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have played Dust if it were on PC.
That'd be all.
I trained
Yeah, I would.
Tengu and they nerfed missiles. I trained drones and they nerfed drones. I just want to win.
Oh, leaving feet.
Heavy missiles just got a 5% buff across the board.
Look at that. Look, McPhee, heavy missiles just got a 5% buff across the board.
And there's now there's a mid slot and a low slot module to increase missile damage application.
Well, here's the question, because I think you missed it. The question was, what is the next big thing that you would like to have added to EVE?
Black Ops captains.
Oh.
Take a dread, cut the HP down to like 25%, double the damage, let it jump to a covert sign.
Oh my god. And I love, because I have like, what, 3 or 4, and I have 4 supers, I have a Titan, and a ridiculous... Why not?
You're useless there.
Yeah.
He has a special emotional attack.
I love him.
The power balance in null sake is really going to depend on what happens.
Let's put it this way: he cried when we blew up his Nyx on the test server.
On the test server.
He has a very special emotional attachment to that ship.
I love my Nyx.
Yeah.
I lost 2.
Do you have a skateboard?
You heard it here, guys. If you want to strike at Moose's heart, destroy his Nyx.
Above, yeah.
Like when you're in space and you switch the skin, that effect.
It looks super cool. I love when they cloak. I love cloaking them.
The graphics team is amazing.
Yeah, the graphics team did really, really good.
Hear what he said about what he wanted.
This was a disappointment for me. They made it seem like you could battle on a planet and it would be simultaneous as battle in space for above the control of that planet. I mean, it kind of was and it kind of was. I mean, you could call for deployment help from your friends in EVE, and they had to fly to that planet, activate the bombardment module. But you know,
good luck getting it. Like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
That interaction.
Well, the problem is that they nixed it all. It's done, all of it.
Wait, no, there's still the interaction between Dust and Eve.
I know, but
it's only in the
I
one.
think you're saying the Nyx Legion.
Yeah, the Nyx Legion.
Yeah, Dust on the PC is sad.
Yeah.
Which is sad because I would play.
So sick of people crying about supers being useless. How about the people who invested into making them? LOL. Oh shit! Yeah, that's this guy. I've got probably 350 billion-isk worth of capital BPOs right now, just sitting in FCON space.
I'll use them.
And now that you know where they are.
Can I borrow those?
Can I borrow those?
I promise, I'll give them back.
Oh, I believe you.
I hope Tark's not watching this.
Yeah, I hope Tark's not watching this. Tark knows I have them too.
Whoa. So let me borrow them?
We have a lot of moose in Sweden at my grandma's place. We can feed a moose from her window. It's the same moose that have come the last 5 years. Well, dude, Tiger, give him a high five for me next time, okay?
Yes, I'm sure.
Give him a high antler. Zacchus, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while.
Is it illegal to hunt moose in Sweden?
Probably.
Yay!
Because I mean, walking up right to your window, easy target.
I know. Well, they're a majestic creature now.
They are.
They're a
They are.
majestic
Very large.
creature.
You can feed a family.
So why don't you like supers?
Because they're flying falcons. Maybe once we get like mooring, like once you get out.
How much money do you have, though?
Not enough for a super.
We need to fix that.
I have enough money to replace my FC boats and go back out and die.
FC boats can be expensive.
Yes, they can be.
They can be. I have
But not 32 bill worth.
Not 32 bill worth.
Or I don't know. I guess the whole.
Okay, so this may make you happy or sad. I actually have a Nyx that I can't get rid of because of where it is, and I'm considering self-destructing it for the stream.
We need to like organize. We'll make this
Insert Star Wars music here.
You know, if Econ shoots it and it dies, the kill ward stay even.
The kill ward stay even.
You know, it doesn't.
This is the veggie pizza.
I'll put it this way.
This is
Joss
like chicken.
decided
No
that
one
it's
believes you.
not going to be
Artichoke
possible to form a
chicken
fleet
bacon.
and get it back to Epcot.
That sounds
space.
amazing.
And that's what I got.
I got
His lack of faith is
I
disturbing.
mean, unless it's in like Amencia. It's in Amencia. Yeah. It's somewhere in the south. Well, it has to be in the south because the north is
in
all
the
Imperial.
east.
Oh. Just do it off Russian time zone.
Yeah, it would be very hard to get out.
Worst case, let's get a fleet, go over there and start like trucking it back, and we get a fight and you
And we get a fight and it explodes. Yeah, it's a win-win. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've already
I
got your
transport
exploded.
stuff. I transport stuff right at server up.
We're talking about a super.
Yeah, through Russian space.
You see? He goes.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. I
want to video it.
Sometimes it's us, sometimes it's them. Let's do both.
Yeah. We could totally do an event. You know what we should do?
At least it didn't die in branch.
We should do an event and have a fleet, like a full man fleet, and then announce where the Nyx is the day of it, like an hour before. Let them give an hour heads up, and then we try to get it back.
Someone said you need stuff blown up. Let's talk.
You need stuff blown up. Let's talk.
Kippy, your slice. When you arrive, you've got leftovers.
Yeah.
I don't know where Kippy lives. He lives in like Norway or something.
Are you cooking pizza on the barbecue again? Absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
Party, no music in the background. There's no music in the background.
Well, there is no music in the background. It's because this will also be going on YouTube. So.
Monster Cat.
Right. Didn't think of that.
Copyright free music.
Tell them what we're going to be doing for the next month or so.
Oh,
We're going to be doing things for the next month?
So yeah, so essentially for the next month on the Moose House show is we're going to be focusing heavily on Eve, and was it Wednesday?
Yes.
It was Wednesday. We started out. We had a fleet of about 7 or 8 of us, and we all had Intosas links, and it was awesome. We trolled the hell out of an area that we're apparently not supposed to troll in because there's an
Nexus 7.
It was in the east. Yeah, it was. Yeah, apparently
you're not.
Did you get yelled at?
Yeah, no. And even if I did, I would happily take it because it would be awesome. I want them to yell at me. But anyway,
in Kentucky.
But
Nexus, thank you for the donation.
Exactly.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, we went there and we reinforced the station to like an iHub, 2 TCUs, and then you started nerfing the or reffing the station services. It was awesome. Timers started going off like crazy for them. It was hilarious.
There's a site called Timer Boards.
Yes, I found it.
All the timers that are available through the APIs.
Yep.
It's like any kind of structure, well, not the towers, but any kind of like sovereignty structures.
Yeah.
So I get home from work, I just look through and be like, what happens in 2 to 4 hours? And okay, we're going to that.
Yep. So that's essentially what the focus of our stream is going to be for the next month. Is we're going to take out a fleet of I want to have 10 people. We already have about 7 core. I want to take out 10 people and just go.
Why not 12?
Why not 20?
Why not 40?
We stream 8:30 Eastern time zone is when we start. So.
Nexus 7, thanks again for the donation. And your pizza's in the mail.
Until Moose forgot he needed a strong. Yeah. So I purposely went out not having any idea. I purposely didn't want to know. So we all flew out there. I mean, we flew from Branch all the way over to where Solar had Sov, right? And then we found a system, and I'm like, all right, this is awesome. I got it targeted. First, I had my auto clicker on for Clicker Heroes. I hit F1 to activate the module, and all of a sudden my mouse started clicking. I'm like, guys, my game is freaking out. What's going on?
But it's UI is just
Bossy broke Solve again, and I just keep moving all over space because, you know, you double click and you move, my ship is getting all fucked up, and I'm like, what's going on? Then I realized it was my auto clicker. And then I'm like, okay, guys, we got this. And that was 5 minutes to figure that out, by the way. I'm like, he's drunk, Jim! So then I turn the auto clicker off, and then I'm like, okay, cool, we got this. I'm within range. This is awesome. F1, module failed to activate because you do not have strontium cathodes. And I'm like, no! Then I had to fly all the way back to our space, picked up Strong. I could only put 27 in my cargo hold, and then flew back.
And that's... The next piece was the fact that we were trying to cap something that wasn't cappable.
Oh yeah, we didn't realize the vulnerability timer. Yeah, so then I get all the way back. I'm like, yes, this is good. We got this. Activate. Target is not within the vulnerability timer. God damn it!
So...
With Phalian laughing the whole time.
Yeah. And mind you, Solar was there in watching my show at the time, telling all of their people. I ended up getting one of them to come into TeamSpeak with me.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really funny.
He made fun of us the whole time.
He did.
So, I think hashtag Dick.
This will be on YouTube tomorrow.
So not reading the manual often?
No, never read the manual. Poor person who wrote the manual, which we know.
Yes. That is something that I learned today. Eve once had a manual.
It did. It actually still does.
I don't know, the escape menu?
No, there's an actual paper manual that exists for Eve.
Well,
learn something new every day.
No. This is the latest box version. It doesn't have a manual. The version before it had a manual.
Yeah.
So the
it's
manual
like the
still
first,
but you can't buy them.
It's like the
Option
first line of the
turn
manual.
on your computer.
It's like the first line of the manual, suck it up, Nancy.
Yeah. What is this? Manuals are for the week.
Yeah.
Solar Fleet gave me a Pod Express home. Oh yeah, Mad Mikey was with us. At the end of the run, I was happy because it was Moose's. And oh yeah, I gave him one of my interceptors. Yeah, that was good times. So, but yeah, dude, that would be awesome if we could get Yeah, if we get with you and we'll do that, and like I want to have an actual good fleet comp, you know, and an FC who actually knows what they're doing, because God.
So not me.
Oh yeah, good, because it's definitely not me. I mean, I can.
So Rolo?
I mean.
I can easily FC one person, that being myself. But the second I get, you know, more than myself.
Does that count as a fleet if it's just you?
Sure.
Hey, if you're a minority one, you're still not crazy.
Yeah.
So I keep telling myself.
Oh man, I support Dick. What? Jeez, Tetchy. It says your name.
What? Tenchi head.
I'm just wanting to make sure you get paid.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what it is. Has nothing to do with the fact of collecting my salty tears whenever I'm hunched over from being punched.
There's going to be a small vial.
You watch Tenchi be the one. He'll pull out a small vial with a tiny little cork, you know.
Then he's going to realize it's way too small.
Yeah.
We have a bucket.
Yeah, we need to have a tub. Jesus. So, Marcus, you haven't told us the experience of your pizza eating.
Ask me after I'm done.
He's already given a pizza story. You missed it.
I want to hear the pizza story.
You can't do it again. Then it's just bad content.
Is it XX pizza?
Yeah, it's XX pizza.
Confederation.
Mmm.
That was like a moose sound.
I think that says everything you need to know.
Yep. Hacks and lodges for Fleet Fun. And here's another thing too. As long as it's good stuff and they're not idiots, I will 100% SRP all of our ships that we lose.
So that first sentence.
As long as
it is FCONs.
Yeah, this is
true. You realize they're gonna be like, how bling can we make these ships?
Yeah.
700 bill later.
Yeah. Serb fleet.
You think we could keep the whole fleet under a bill?
No.
Not your ship.
No.
He's like, does cargo content count? I'm bringing a bunch of flags.
300 mil each. And in U.S. time zone pools, with if we advertise it, we could get 40 to 50.
Oh well, fuck! That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but we're escorting a super through Russian states.
Oh no! I was talking about the Entosis fleets.
Oh. Yeah, you can easily get a bunch of people in scepters or like destroyers.
Yeah. Like I could totally throw a bill. Bill a day at that and be perfectly, and I would sleep perfectly fine.
Because I did.
We will definitely
drugs.
We will definitely. Well, it was super building until Yeah. Fleet under $1 billion? Are you nuts?
Yeah. Kestrel fleet.
Yeah, Kestrel fleet. Yeah.
Throw some rapid lights on a Kestrel.
Absolutely. And
actually,
because the whole point of for me the fleet is I want the tiers. I want their timers to be going off. But I want to strike in multiple locations so that way when they get pling, 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 pling. And they're like, what is going on? We're being invaded. And then when they look and see it's FCON, first they laugh.
And then they end up with timers.
And then they say, it's FCON. And then you go back to sleep.
Yeah. It's like, wait.
You're drunk, FCON. Go home.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So you're going to come and join us?
What?
Because you don't have to be in Sav to be able to join us.
Come die in ball of fire with us.
Because it's going to be red space to us anyway, so whether you're an FCON or not doesn't matter.
What kind of ship should I fly?
What do you want to lose?
Rule
number one of Eve.
Last time we did.
Doing doctor can't afford to replace.
Yeah.
When we did the other night, everyone was pretty much in interceptors.
Yeah, but I'd also like a somewhat of a fleet comp, so that way if they roll up on us, we don't just get raffle stomped.
Or we could do Harpy fleet.
We can do Harpies, yeah.
20, 30 dudes, the Harpies and like 10 Entoses.
Yeah, you can fly.
Harpies, and what's the support for Harpies? I forget.
What's the support for Harpies?
Sides.
You gotta start by visiting the doctor.
Waka waka. So you need cheapish Entosis fits. Any preferred doctrine? Harpy.
Or Hawk. Hawk is a really douche comp.
Yeah.
Because everybody can tackle, everybody can apply damage. You just sweat.
Or we could always do fuck you fleet. So.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of fuck you. I like the name.
Because yes, the name is great.
I feel like it's got to be effective with a name like that.
I mean,
the funny thing is that's actually a known Eve doctrine. Like it's not just. Well, I'm sorry.
It's a real thing and it's very.
I refuse to call it Imperium. I still call it CFC.
Clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's Clusterfuck Coalition. It's CFC.
Like that's
so.
Like I like what they did there.
Yeah.
It's Clusterfuck.
Can we do the roundabout? Get over this way?
Is it because you
I
don't
can
want to
throw
cross
it like
in
a
front of the camera,
football.
or?
No, because everything will fall out. It's open. I just didn't want to walk in front. Thank you.
So instead of interrupting the camera by walking in front of it, you stop us all from what we're doing.
Shut the fuck up, Moose.
Damn! Damn!
That was fast.
Wow.
That escalated.
Moose got told.
Like that was not escalation. That was just endgame.
Dude, you just got sniped.
I think this is a good question for you, Marcus.
Where?
Vampirillionis.
What aspects of the current or new MMORPGs do you find to be most unique? Well, the problem is there is no most unique out there.
Yeah.
And so we need a whole new class of game to come out. And I think we have that coming up in Crowfall.
Yeah.
And so Crowfall goes into alpha, I believe, within the next couple of months. But alpha, just like some other games, so this will be free to play. But just like other games that are doing right now, especially ones that have done like Kickstarters and stuff, you got to pay if you want it in the first alpha. And except it's an enormous price. It's like $500 to get it.
What? I thought Albion was expensive to get in.
Well, it's been kind of the new model, and I don't know if I agree with it or
I
not.
don't agree with that
But
at
there's
all.
obviously people who are willing to pay this.
Though there's no price to get into, just to get into alpha. That $500 is one of the Kickstarter packages that has territory, a title, building.
It has a lot of other
it
stuff,
has-
but in order to
yeah,
play Alpha 1, that is the lowest amount you can pay. And so, so I'm in Alpha 2, which was half the price. So that was $250, and I, couldn't hardly afford that either. But I think that Crowfall has something coming up, which is going to be kind of siege warfare with a MOBA aspect to it, except the rounds will last a month to 3 months. And so, while in Smite or in what?
I've been waiting for that.
You flirting with me over there?
So instead of like League of Legends or Smite or whatnot, where you have these slower matches that last under an hour, now you're looking at long term, and you're going to need an MMO aspect of things as well. You're going to need crafters, you're going to need other support classes, because it's about power and territory and taking power, taking control, and you got to have the resources to be effective. And so not everybody can just be a fighter, because you all go in there and fight. Once you die, you've lost all your shit. How do you get your stuff again? So Pod Express. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's something different and kind of medium attention. Man, you guys are so distracted.
Who's the dev company for Crowfall?
Art Interactive. Let's see, what are they?
Artcraft.
Artcraft, yes. And it's Gordon Walton, who is.
I agree, Brain, by the way.
Who, if Tiggs were here, would say nothing but good things about Gordon. He is also the guy who banned me in UO, but we are friends these days. And Raph Koster, who is one of the people, when you think of UO being as a legendary game and very groundbreaking, and you associate Richard Garriott with that, Raph Koster was the other half of that. And he was just a lot more behind the scenes. So I think we have some real visionaries working on it, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. So.
Well, so like Kai Hippie was saying, most games when you do alpha, you get freebie stuff, when it comes out fully. But see, to me, I think you would get more quantity if you lowered that. Still do it, but do it for a full game price. Say like $60. Because if it's a game that I think I could get behind, and I would get the freebie stuff, I would pay the $60 for that versus $500 or $250. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm not getting in on the Albion thing. It's because I don't think it's. I mean, I think the game will be worth the money once it's done.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't. I can't see myself paying this money ahead of time.
I can tell you that with like Shroud of the Avatar, I've been kind of disappointed, even though I really like Richard Garriott and everything. And he's the kind of person who will put stuff out there and try things that may very well fail, but when they don't, they're groundbreaking. And so there's a risk there, but there's a lot of reward possible too. And
it's not great to take a risk either.
Right. Yeah. And so Shroud of the Avatar, I mean, I'm $500 in on that. And Tiggs is making fun of me for it.
I went crazy.
Oh,
I got you beat.
Oh, she's even... And dollar amount?
Tiggs, why are you over there?
So she did higher than 500.
Huh?
Is there another zero behind it?
I'm not saying.
Wow. So,
but I'm more than him in.
I'm just waiting. Okay, so right now they've been doing these weekends of working the game, the different aspects of the game and everything.
The whole fucking couch.
Well, I'm fat. Have you seen me? I'm sensitive about it, okay? I cry at night.
Beep,
cry at night for other reasons.
Beep. Watch out, Bruce is backing up. Beep, beep.
Hi.
So, anyway, let's see here. I'm waiting for, before I make a determination on Shroud of the Avatar, I'm waiting for persistence. And that is just the point of when it goes to a live team and it's now in production, staying up 24/7. You live in the world, and what you make, you keep. You have it next week, unless you lose it and everything. And that's going to be the point where I hop in and I really start playing it.
I'll join you, because that's when I'll do it.
Yeah. And so we should make a guild together.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
We have to invite him.
Yes. See, the persistence was my concern with Shroud of the Avatar. I'm a huge Richard Garriott fan, but I couldn't get into it because from the description, it was all location, who's in first, and what clique you're part of is what it seemed. It seemed just from being in the IOC chat and being on the forums and everything.
It is social based, and so you'll connect to your Facebook and Twitter and all those
that's
things.
Not the I'm concerned about. My concern is if all of those things are important, then the people that bought in early run the game. Not necessarily, but the reason I didn't buy into it is I wait until it comes out and see which way it is. If it's not,
I think a lot of us that bought into it early are old schoolers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Not that we're old, but we're old schoolers, and we hit the point in gaming that we were waiting for that game. You know, we've gone from UO, we've played our Dark Ages of Camelot.
We wanted UO 2.
We wanted UO 2, which if you would have seen was amazing because
I still occasionally play that one travel with the version.
you did see both. That's right, you did see both versions. And I think that we've been waiting for a game that has that addiction that you gotta hurry up and get home from work to play it. You're at work and you're kind of cheating on your work because you're playing it. I know you have that with Hawken. I know.
With Hawken,
but there's, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say like everybody's got to play Hawken or APB or Eve or whatever because that would be a lie. Not every gamer is like years ago where we sunk our teeth into one game and that's all we played. We all like to expand our horizons. I have no problem saying that I play Smite and I play other games, you know.
I'm terrible at Smite.
I beat your ass at Smite. What are you talking about?
It's because Moose sucks.
I beat your ass at every game we play.
JC Guru asks, was UO2 made but they didn't release it? Do you have?
Yes, that is the one that they made and did not release. They stopped it right, literally like weeks before release.
Do you know why, or can you?
I think at the time, and don't quote me on this, I think at the time it was because they felt that it was being released in competition with UO.
Right.
But it wasn't really, it was more like I want to say kind of like a Guild Wars competition. More like old school Guild Wars, not new.
I think there was too much of a crapshoot at the time. If you think about it, because AC2.
Yeah.
That you saw what happened. That was multiple reasons that caused it.
There was a lot of games at that time trying to
Neocron 2
just come out with their new advanced, and there was a lot of mistakes being made from that, and I think that kind of held them back as well. I mean, I can't speak for them, and it was so many years ago, I really don't remember what the official as employees being heard. I don't remember what that was. It was just so long ago. But I think a lot of it also had to be the whole competition with their existing client, and they were worried about that. If you
cannibalizing the play. But
yeah.
You just said that it was weeks away.
It was literally, I mean, it was done.
So any ex-UOers that are watching this are now in the fetal position.
I know. I still am. Because it looked so cool. I mean, we got to play it. We got to internally.
Back whenever they actually had testers, you know, especially those, they're really pissed. Because, you know, they put so much time into it. They put so much time into this. Even sure, they got paid. That's great. But anybody who takes pride in their work wants to see it out there.
They do.
You know, they want to see it out there.
Well, and you feel bad. Like, I mean, working there, you watch this axe drop and this whole dev team that put hours upon hours into something, and their
not
blood
just
and their
their
sweat
time,
and
but their
tears.
life.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, I don't put any gaming company down. I love them all, and I've worked for predominantly many of them. But EA was really, it was long hours when you worked with EA. EA, you put your life and soul into it. I mean, I worked with EA games where my kids were brought up in the office. You know, when I was working on The Sims, my kids had their own computers. She loved that one the most. But yeah, they set my kids up with their own computers. This is Cassie's cube. This is John's cube. And they had, well, like Sims fashion. You know how you have like the rubber chairs in The Sims? They had rubber chairs in their office. And, you know, all the stuff that was in the Sims game, we had all over the office.
Most of the night.
But she was there, and the employees liked her because she would go into the break room, and if you came in and say you asked for a coffee, you'd ask Cassie, she'd be like, how would you like that? And she would make you your coffee, like, sweet, okay, just like Mom likes, here you go. Or she'd walk around to the cubes with a notepad, and she'd be like, do you want anything from the break room? I can go get it for you. And she'd, you know, and Will Wright would be like, oh, go get me this or that, and then she'd go back to Will Wright's room.
The problem is that nowadays you can't do that because there's so many people that, oh my God, you're child abusing, and
it's a different. My kids were raised on games.
Yeah, just like, you know, nowadays, like, you know, I have 2 small boys. You're out of your mind if you think I'm gonna let them go outside with me there. Whenever I was a kid, just like I'm sure everybody else here, our asses got kicked out of the house.
Free range? Is that what it is? Free range?
Yeah.
I was free range.
That was normal back in the day. You'd be home when the lights come on.
Yeah, exactly. Or if my mom whistled,
and let me tell you, when you lived on a block
that
had a street light over here came on first and this one came on last, you always went by that last
street light. No, Mom, you said.
No, I meant the one in front of the house. Oh, I thought you meant down there.
Yeah.
But I think our market right now with how Steam is, it's good and bad. There are so many.
Access. Oh, sorry.
Did
I say a bad word?
That's my bailiwick. Yeah.
I mean, that's true. It's early access. There's so many games. It's not like years ago when somebody pumped a game out of their garage. It became UO. It's everybody's pumping a game out of their garage and it's a mobile app. It's this. It's a, you know, and it's the next best game. And put money in now, and then you put money in, and they either go under, or they're never out of early access.
Greedmonger.
Well,
I only put hundreds of dollars into that for myself, and then we bought some accounts for our staff as well.
Very good case in point, Reign of Kings. Whenever I was originally trying to convince you to play Reign of Kings.
I've been burned by a couple early access
he had been burned by early access.
2 in my library that are
I have a lot of early access.
like 3 years ago.
That have not moved. They're still waiting.
Stomping Land is done.
I think that there needs to be a better way for this industry. I mean, I love that there's so many games, but I think there needs to be a better way of culling. I think calling something early access is bullshit. Because there's just everything is early access.
Essentially, put out a demo and let people
everything's alpha.
The problem is that with that, we're looking at the publishers and the developers, when the problem is really there needs to be more education on this side of it. Because it started with the retail boxes and the brick and mortars. You pre-ordered it to make sure you got your box.
Right.
Then they started doing the deluxe and special edition and CEs. They got up to where it was $150 for the boxes.
Well, the problem is people bought it.
Exactly. But now, then they started moving over to the VIPs and the founder packs, then paid beta, then early access, and now you've got the crowdfunding is the latest iteration of here is our feature wish list.
I miss having.
We haven't even started coding anything.
I miss having true alphas, true betas.
Yeah, and now
because you got. I'm not going to say that you still don't get valid feedback because you do, but now you're kind of paying for feedback. Whereas before, when somebody volunteered their time to go into this game, and there's people out there that will still do it without putting a buck out.
Yeah.
Your feedback was just different. It wasn't so much about, I put money in, this is how I want my game. It was, okay, I'm helping you with this. It's our game.
Yeah.
And it was to suit everybody and not just.
Better.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Well, from a marketing standpoint, they're spending their hype cash up front. They're saying, this is our early access, it's great, and they'll get streamer coverage, they'll get money, but then when they hit release, there's server wipes, and then everyone's onto the next early access.
Ark Survival is actually a really good example of that. Now, Ark Survival is doing really good. The alpha was an alpha. They said it was an alpha, but what they're doing is not only if you find a bug and you report it, they'll give you money for it. They'll give you $25. That's great incentive. Well, I mean, it's still great incentive.
Well, didn't they get $200?
Or yeah, and there was one that was
in-game money though.
No,
there
real
was
cash.
Money.
Well, holy shit!
Yeah,
why am I not playing this?
I don't know. I keep telling you.
I could find bugs.
Just sitting right next to one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah, the Moosins.
But see, the other thing I really like about Ark is their devs are super active in their forums. And the second that they put something in there, even great ideas.
It's not like devs joining your stream or anything.
The dev that joins my stream kicks my ass all the time.
Both of us. I'm near the fridge. Did you catch up with that foot?
No, but
I know.
Yeah, whenever they have ideas, they implement them and they put them in, and it's.
There's very few games that are coming out completed, and Ark is one of the closer games to being completed when it was released.
That's why I had very little issue buying into that as early access because it looked polished.
Yes.
And B, I have a feeling it's going to be more expensive to buy when it comes out because looking at it being also on console.
Wait for the Steam sale.
But I'm saying it's $25 now versus if it comes out on console, you know it's going to be more than $25 if it's on PS4 and Xbox One.
I think that my methodology on this, or my thoughts on this, is that I remember doing Friends and Family Alpha in World of Warcraft.
Friends and Family.
And when I was in that, the game was launchable even at that time, and that was a year and a half before anyone could buy the game.
Well,
there was very few bugs. I don't remember doing Friends and Family and finding any bugs.
It was very clean.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft is where the word polished came into, our vocabulary.
Wait, let's get it right. Blizzard was.
Yes.
Because
Blizzard.
you knew that when Blizzard was putting out a game back then, it was a game and it was very little bugs, if any.
Well, that's like Ghost was a perfect example. We can't get it right. We'd rather trash it than put out a bad product.
I don't know if I believe in that though either.
A lot, but when they do, it's good.
Taking a whole product and trashing it, we're back to UO2.
True.
And you have dev teams.
With the early access, we're down a line of things where we all had a different point of reference prior to these games saying, yeah, you can come in if you want to do the bug report, we'd love to hear from you. It was where any type of beta, if you were in it, you were selected, and if you didn't fill out your reports, you were kicked.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this was a privilege, and then once
and we had to monitor them. Let me tell you, we monitored that with our game. Any of the games I worked on, if you were in your alpha or you were in the beta stage or the second beta or whatever, we watched to make sure that people played. And if you just signed up just to be there, just for nothing, boom, like you said, you were gone. You were kicked. I think maybe the gaming industry needs to get involved, and as a gaming industry as a whole, we need to start defining, hey, is early access going to continue on? And if it is, we need to give it a different kind of definition.
Absolutely. Okay, so there's one point on this, which is the point that it really bothers me, and it's the smaller games that don't have that start running out of funding, And so it's launched now, it's playable, we get the funding in, we continue the development, and I hate that.
Yeah.
But I understand at the exact same time, they need the money to continue the development. Their other choice is to make a deal with the devil, which I introduce people to the devil all the time. If you'd like to know him, I know him personally.
It's a her.
If you think it's a him, employee is working.
But
Exactly.
I introduce people to different game publishers. I call the game publishers the devil. And I introduce people to different game publishers, and some of them get funding. Sometimes it's a couple $100,000, sometimes it's a couple million, and they finish their games and they launch. But you don't have a whole lot of control over your title at that point when you do a deal with the devil. Yeah. Look at how many times EA has slaughtered games.
Every time.
Or like Tabula Rasa. I have a picture in the other room of Tabula Rasa signed by the whole dev team.
How it was supposed to be?
It's the original one, done with music and done with emotion.
Yeah.
But then
the
it
original
got changed
version,
into guns and gore.
You were there with me at GDC when he was explaining what Tabula Rasa
Holy shit!
That's
We
right.
do know each other from the past. I'm just kidding.
No, I forgot that you were there for that.
Yeah.
But the way that his vision for TR was at one of the beginning of the GDCs, when he was first coming out about it, it was like everybody wanted to play that. What are you doing over here?
No, brain managing.
What?
I was Moose married to the devil.
Oh,
yeah.
But
yeah.
it was a game that like everybody wanted to get into, and then as TR went through the whole dev process, that whole game got
completely wiped.
It was totally different.
And it got turned into Team Fortress.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there important to that though, having the visionary?
Yeah, we should see that.
Yes, and so like Richard Garriott's the visionary, and this is one of the things that he talks about with Shroud of the Avatar and everything. It is his vision. He's going to do it his way, and this is why he's crowdfunding, so he doesn't have somebody over his head telling him what to do. Now the crowd owns the product, in a sense, that they tell you, but this may not be very popular, especially with viewers. A lot of people won't understand what I'm about to say, but players are not always right on what they should have in the game.
You may think you are.
And because the wanting is much more of a driving force than the having. And so you ask for all of these things that get you to end game because everybody wants the sword of truth or the Titan or whatever. But once you have it, what is your goal at that point to go and do? And you may have reached your goal.
I don't know how many times I've hit like the pinnacle of a game and I go, what now?
That's it?
Yeah,
what do I do now?
and people are done. And so it's the journey to get there.
Well, we're kind of running into that with Hawken because we acquired a game, and we have these veterans that, well, the whole Meteor and all of those, they were gone. The lights were still on for the servers, so they just kept playing and playing and playing. So now they're at their peak, like they're veterans. They could be doing tournaments and this and that, and we're bringing in new people because they're hearing about it, and they're like, well, this guy just kicked my, they're like him, she keeps kicking my ass.
You gotta practice more, bud.
But you know,
time.
then you have this mix, and it's like, where's that happy medium? Well, the veterans, they know the game.
Pro League.
It needs to be this, and then it's like, well, wait a minute, we get what you think it needs to be, but we also have investors over here that are saying, well, maybe it should be this. And then we have the new people that are like, oh, I wish it was this. And then we have our streamers. And our streamers think it should be something totally different. So we have like 4 or 5. We do. We have like 4 or 5 groups that think that it should be something.
So when I keep telling you all these things it should be, I'm helping or not helping?
I just want in and went out.
If it was someone else, she'd be like,
anybody who's like, yeah, Marquee, I listen to it.
It's like I play Hawken, and the first thing I thought was, okay, I can jump left, I can jump right, but if I go backwards, I flip around instead of jumping back.
Because you hit the shift.
Right, and it really didn't hit it until some guy came on my stream and said, well, that's because the thrusters on your mech are not positioned in a correct way for your mech to actually jump backwards.
So then have front thrusters.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, then why can't you have one on feet? But You know, naturally when I think I'm strafing backwards, I think I'm gonna jump back instead of flipping around, and that screws me up every single time.
It's hard when, like, if I play Hawken consistently, and then I go to another game, I'm like, what do you mean I can't do this? I could do it in Hawken, and then I'll go play something else, and then go back to Hawken, I'm like, shit, I just rotated, and I'm facing the wrong way, and I'm trying to get away from somebody, and I just totally just faced them and ran at them.
It's like not you. I used to, if I switched from Battlefield to Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh my god, I'm screwed for like a week.
Yeah, that would be rough.
This pizza sure is good.
That's one of the things that I like about
That's why Eve is so great. You make your own end game.
You gotta start playing EQ2. It says, hey, which layout do you want? Do you want your EQ layout? Do you want to use the EQ2 layout? It was like about 4 or 5 different choices. So it's like you can jump into it without being.
That's cool.
Picking keys backwards and spinning around.
Or like MMO wise, and I'm not just saying this because I actually help them too, but I think one that I'm very excited about that to the point where I think like I can actually get like addicted feeling is Revival. And I think I told you about
What is Revival? I've heard it, but I don't know what it is.
Based off of Lovecraft, all that. It's going to be a UO meets...
Lovecraft, so it's like a sex game?
It's going to have that. It's going to have sex in it.
Now,
that was one of our blogs.
So,
that was our blog that was the most viewed.
Is there going to be roping in there? Not for what you think. So can I go kidnap somebody?
Is there a keyhole?
And then And then
we don't want to know the rest.
When I tell you, you guys got to go read these blog posts, our past blogs, and watch our past broadcasts because old school UO. Because you've done UO and you've done EQ and you've played a lot of them. You played a lot more of the newer games, and you kind of like that play style a little bit more. It's got all this wrapped into one, but like an open world, and you have your homes. Like in UO, you have your homes, and you can decorate them and do this and do that. And if you want to be a sex slave, you could be a sex slave. If you want to be, it's literally
this sounds a little too much like Second Life.
One night with the moose.
Rated King, you see giant dildos running around.
It's one of those games where you can truly be anything you want to be. And I like playing the bad guy, so I like going in and I love player killing, I love thievery in games, and it has all that, and it's just, I don't know. Go check it out. revivalgame.com. Go check it out. Look at it.
Taking a look at it, but the feedback that I got from other people, tell me if this is true or not. Houses cost real life money?
Mm-hmm. Only on our gold servers. Once we get involved into everything. I think houses, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think houses are going to cost money, real life money. But it's like the cheapest house is $30.
And a one-time thing. It's not like a maintenance fee.
No, and like gold servers will have like how UO had Sears. It will be 24/7 of that kind of
live
so
content?
if people don't understand what I'm talking about, it's where like people like what you did, Sears or employees go in and they're making the stories for that server and they're helping the stories go along, and different things can trigger different events. And
very cool.
That I like, especially being on the bad side. When shit like that goes down, you're like, oh crap, I didn't do this, I'm exiting, and then you stay on the outskirts and watch everybody, and then you can go in and do your little kills. But it's somebody put the link. Thank you. I just
I'm available for hire.
It's not at the point where you even have a client yet. They're not doing like Kickstarter. They are doing more of you purchase a house that helps with development. I love how their company style is because they're not your typical big game companies. So big game companies, marketing says, this game will be released on this date, make it so. And your dev team's going, no fuck, we said it's not coming out until 2018. Well, that's okay, it's 2015, you can release it now. No, there's none of that. It's with Revival, when they're there. And then that portion will get released. So they're gonna do like an offline client first, and then have like an online client, and then votes, and then they're gonna slowly, that's it. They're slowly incrementing things, and it's on their time, not anybody else's time, and that's huge.
When I mentioned that I was looking for a game to play with I don't know how to play with Geo. You had mentioned the revival thing, and went to the website. Looked at it.
I get asked that all the time, like, what's an MMO that's coming out that that was like UO or like EQ? And for me, that's the only one that I can relate now. That's going to be a lot like that. And a lot of the guys on this were hardcore UO players. So they miss the same things we all miss. We miss that addiction to that game.
There's no pictures or pop-ups.
Oh my God, do we need to tell you a story with pictures? I'm sorry, we'll make you your own little picture book. Yeah. Okay?
Can I color? All color section?
Yes.
Oh, look, pictures!
But,
He understands it now. I get it. I get it.
But I am excited about that because I think that's one of those games that, the last game that I felt where, like, I had to get home from work and log in and I would play until I hear the birds outside and then realize I gotta go to work, was Dark Ages of Camelot. The beginning of Dark Age, they did one of these releases that screwed up your buff box. Not that release, but before that release, it was like, I had so much fun in that friggin' game. And it was just, there was nothing to that game, and you had so much fun in that game.
Unbelievable. For the first time that I was in there had to be 100 people from each side in the game. And it was a bit of a slideshow, but we were playing it. 100 versus 100. We were playing it. And it blew my mind.
Yeah,
as I stood behind a tree and shot through it.
Were you a hippie?
Yes.
I was a hippie. I was a little tree hanger there.
Now, have either the three of you played Albion at all? Because I've heard that as the...
I've seen it.
I haven't.
And it looks like UO meets Path of Exile.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, because of the skill tree.
Is it early access?
Or yes, you have to pay for
try
it. Or the skill tree might be similar. It's similar to Path of Exile, or maybe even Eve, and because it's a never-ending skill tree, but it's huge, and the visuals on it are much different. Eve is, you buy a book and you get 1 through 5 and you're done, and then you can get other books. And this is you open up this pod and then it branches out into other areas where you can go into, like Path of Exile.
And kind of like Defiance's perks.
I would play early access games.
I love Defiance.
Let me bring up a topic here.
I just,
but it is
at
so
the point
fun.
that I am, and how many times I've got burnt with early access, I refuse to do early access anymore. My Steam library is filled with so many early access games that it's like, well, it's been 4 years. Are you gonna add any content?
Yeah.
So I will not do early access.
So let me tell you the streamer's dilemma on this, which is that someone who's streaming games or making YouTube videos,
they want you to do the early access.
You need to be there at the beginning in order to get the foothold.
And I think this is why I don't stream as much anymore. I was streaming. She could tell you she hated it because she would walk in and I'd be like, and she'd be like, oh.
In the room with the biggest TV to watch, so I couldn't watch.
No,
TV.
my house. I have like 10 TVs in my house. Of all the rooms, she's got to go in my room to watch. My office room.
Your
But I mean, that seems like an area
But you
where the
get to make in
streamers.
the living room your office.
It was a garage. No, wait a minute. This was a garage. This was a 2.5 car garage with a 12 by 12 room.
It's just an extra big living room.
So I made it into my cave. This is Tig's room.
Okay.
And I had a really big garage wall, so I couldn't put a little TV there.
I know, because it would look puny.
I had to put a ginormous TV, and at that time, I got the biggest TV available, and I stuck that sucker up there, and just like boom. And then you can't just have like regular TV sound. You have to have surround sound because you got a really big TV. You want to be able to hear it in this gigantic room. Well, and then you have to get really nice, comfy couches that go in an L and recline back and drink holders. And then I have my beautiful desk.
And then you have to turn the living room into a dining room, leaving that as the only living room left in the house.
There's 2 other living rooms.
I think that I know how to solve this. Wireless headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm always with headphones on.
No. Her watching TV.
I agree.
Is that a first world problem?
This is
Yeah, think of the starving children in Ethiopia.
You have to understand how many
you dare to
freaking
use
TVs.
the biggest of the 3 living rooms.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of. I mean, I have this garage conversion, and then we have.
We have 2 others.
So we had a kitchen like you do, okay? And ours was
Dirty?
no. But to get to my dining room, you had to go out and like an L and get into the dining room. So when I have holidays and my family's over and they're all sitting at the table talking, I'm in the kitchen and I can't keep in converse with them because they're in a whole different area. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. And I'm sitting there cooking by myself.
Medium, that's the second living room.
So what I did was, this is, like, say that's my kitchen, my living room is here. I changed.
You don't have to defend yourself.
This is the dining room.
She's very defending herself.
This is now the dining
in
room.
defensive mode.
This is now the dining room. So while I'm cooking, I can converse with my family that's eating.
Yes.
And then we have the other living rooms.
Eating with the family that's eating.
I'm Italian. We eat. We cook and we eat.
No.
Should you cook and
I eat.
Okay.
He's American.
He's also
He's not American.
He's also what?
I said you're also Italian. You're Mexican.
Yeah, I am.
But you're part Italian, so you get the best of both. Or the worst.
Which part?
So hot-tempered Mexican?
There's a lot of sausages in here.
Yes, there are.
But anyway,
It's
yeah.
an area where the YouTubers and the streamers have the upper hand. Think about it. If some game has early access, like if you take a look at any of the sites, any of the websites like Remember Warcry, Stratix, all those other things, people got a comp account to go in order to review the game, in order to be able to do the interviews and stuff like that. And the new Warcry, Stratix, VN is YouTubers and streamers.
Yes, but you don't always.
Yes and no.
Okay, so if you want to be covering the latest games because numbers equal money, then you have to buy the game immediately when it's available.
That's what I was
because
Right.
I can tell you that when anytime I've had a game comped to me, it's almost always arrived after launch, and I got to be there right at launch.
I understand that, but you should be able to go to a developer and say, I've got YouTube time, or I've got streaming time, such and such time.
My company is very good with that. If somebody comes to us and says, I have a YouTube channel, I don't mean I have 10 friends that follow me on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody is a YouTuber or
like a Total Biscuit
streamer
or something like that.
Right, and they have, we will support them. We've given them codes, we've given them, help in the game.
I know this is true.
We've had Summit for a while. Well, Summit still plays APB, but our player base gets mad when we do that.
Why?
They
Unfair
get very mad. Yeah, you're giving him an unfair advantage. I've given premium time to him. I've helped him out with some weapons because he's on such a huge, basis. He's easily got 10,000 people watching him playing APB. So what do our players do? They go in, they be trolls. They're being assholes to him.
Stream snipe.
They stream snipe.
I've never been stream sniped. What are you talking about?
The chat.
I do it on purpose.
The customizations that they're doing on their shirts or their cars.
Ripperlings, what?
Players get very.
Are you a member?
You have to do it on the slide because players get very upset that you're supporting somebody like that. And then it's, why aren't you supporting so-and-so who streams who has 200 viewers? Well, I don't know. Let's see, 200 viewers, 10,000 viewers. I really don't know why. It's no brainer. You're gonna help somebody with 10,000. It's not that we don't appreciate our players that are streaming with 5 or 10 or 15 or 100 viewers. It's just there's a different. One comes under marketing, and one doesn't.
You're talking about an existing game. He's talking about early access.
Early
access is completely different. It's early access.
Are you going to give early access to somebody who has 10,000 that can help promote your brand, or to someone who has 200?
No, what if you got somebody on the level of Total Biscuit, PewDiePie.
Well, the problem is with PewDiePie. Now you have to pay his. You have to pay his marketing in order to get nearly in touch with him. And then you have
because he's doing it right.
And now you have to pay. You're better off going out and putting a TV spot on because it's cheaper.
What I'm saying, I'm not talking about from the developer's point of view. I'm talking about from the streamer's point of view.
Right.
My goal is suggestions for you. I know it may not help the developer as much, but PewDiePie is doing it right. I've got this audience. You don't tell me I owe you $60 for early access. You tell me what you're going to give me to show your video.
That sounds narcissistic to me.
I think with
it's not narcissistic, it's business.
With PewDiePie, it's a little different because you have to pay him.
Yeah. So at what point do you switch from trying
where they're
to get
paying
the
you or
access
that?
and like what is that point?
I can tell you from any games that I've worked on as a developer side, if we've had people, whether it be back in the day, UO Stratix or whatever, and up to now, I mean, we still have MMORPG and all of those guys. When they come to us and ask us about a game, we have no problem with, hey, sure, here's this, or hey, we'll give you a character that's bumped up so you can actually see different levels. You know, we'll give you 3 characters.
Which I hate.
Well,
because then I get into the game and I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, no, we do it.
And I prove it on stream.
We give you 3 different characters. We give you a beginner, a medium, and an advanced. Because this way, one, you can see as a beginner going through the tutorial and doing all that. And then once you get a little more familiar, you can kind of skip all that other part and then jump to your medium.
The grind.
So and and then show them how it is on a medium range character, and then you can go boom.
That's actually
and jump
exactly
to a vet.
what we did whenever we did our EVE 101. Because there was no way that I was going to be able to get to nullsec in a month.
Yeah.
So exactly. Right. It's just we rolled brand new characters, and then the next week, then I switched over to my 50 million skill point character, and we did a bunch of stuff. Then I switched over to my main, which is 150 million skill point character. Show them the end game of it.
Yeah.
So
and
I think
that's how
great.
it should be. I know as from a developer side, when we have somebody streaming, especially, I mean, you've seen me with Hawken. I tweet out everybody. If I see that they're online and streaming, I'm tweeting them out because they're doing us a favor, and I want to do them a favor back.
Yeah.
So I will get them on Twitch. I will put them on Steam where the little pop-up thingy comes down at the bottom and says, "Oh, so-and-so is streaming Hawken," and I'll hit our Facebook. I don't try to overload Facebook because your
You
Facebook
can't overload
crowd,
Facebook. You can't overload Twitter.
Let me tell you, your Facebook group people can get weird on you. You start posting way too many streamers on there, and they're like, "Yo, we can go play
Just
the
like
fucking game
Reddit.
ourselves."
Just
Yeah,
like
they really do. I do that as well with APB, but I don't do it as much as I do it with Hawken because you have to watch I have to sit there and physically watch the person playing first over their stream to make sure they're not cheating before I go in. It opens up a whole new round. Because
damn, I gotta learn how to cheat.
Because if you're going and you're telling, hey, go and watch this stream, and the person's sitting there streaming and they're cheating, why did you promote a cheater?
That's never happened, has it?
Packet Creeper wants to know who you work for.
Yeah, I can't think of any example of someone who got promoted and then played a different game.
And Fallen Earth. So Hawken, APB, Reloaded Games, and Fallen Earth.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it where I've watched streams and they were perfectly fine, and then the second I tweet them out, the cheats come out.
Really?
And you're like, and everybody.
So you need a disclaimer.
And then it's my fault because they're cheating. Why didn't you ban them? Why are you promoting them? You want us to cheat too? And it's like, no. At the time I watched them for 3 hours, they weren't cheating. And the second I mentioned their name, they went full on tilt.
It's a double-edged sword.
It is. As gaming companies, we want to support our streamers. We do, because it's a whole nother way of doing marketing. And it's a better way of doing marketing, because who are you hitting? You're hitting gamers.
Yes.
Whereas when you throw it in a magazine, people aren't reading magazines to find ads for games.
Wait, they still exist?
Some of them do.
Isn't PC Gamers still hanging on?
I think PC Gamers is.
Okay, so
Yeah,
until
PC
the wall
Gamers
of text
went to, I
hit,
think, only digital.
somebody asked, isn't Hawken dead?
No, we took over Hawken.
Hawken has been revived.
Reloaded Inc. came in, and we have all the servers, and we have Hawken up and running. We are in the process of hiring a team, and you can go to reloaded.com. I think it's /jobs or something like that.
Isn't it Reloaded Games? Or
Reloaded
Inc?
Game or whatever it is.
You know what?
Ted, can you look that up?
I'm on it. He's on it.
Type Reloaded. When I type Reloaded in Google, it just comes up. But we are hiring for a lot of positions, and we're getting ready to put a lot of developer time into Hawken.
You need a hype guy.
And that guy is not you. You so keep trying.
Nice try.
Moose wants a job.
I gotta copy down those Hawken folks.
But we're hiring for APB, we're hiring for Hawken. So yeah, if you have talent, you know how to work on games, other than seeing, bugs in a game. We don't need QA. But yeah, look at our jobs.
Because they get that for people who buy the accounts. No. Excuse me. Let me straighten.
But yeah, Hawken is not dead. We're at that point where there's nothing happening. We've been learning the code, which, if any of you know code, going on and getting a game and learning how other people have coded something is interesting.
So now I did see. Has the information that was posted in the streamer group been made public?
What was posted in the streamer group?
Yes.
Oh, I think so.
Yes.
We can talk about that.
So so there is change coming.
There's a lot of changes coming up that I can't talk about, but that one I can.
So
I don't know full details, but yeah.
The engine is it being replaced?
I don't think it's being replaced. I think it's being upgraded.
Upgraded, and that should allow for a lot more.
But if Josh is in the channel, he can correct me. I don't know if he is.
But anyway, that'll be a big change right there. And once you guys have got that, your team has got that deployed, you'll all be familiar with the code at that point because you'll have had to have gone through everything to get to that point.
Yes.
And so then normal development may resume.
Yes, it will. I mean, Josh has been trying different things here and there. We've been trying to lower the prices of mechs and getting to mechs and accessories and stuff like that. And we lower something and then something else changes somewhere else and we're like, we didn't touch that over there. Why did that change?
There was something interesting that you guys did where you changed the pricing of, like, say, a really good mech, to a really bad mech and made it the same price as, like, a
we
really
changed
good mech.
all our mechs to be the same pricing.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
We did do that. We do a lot of the double HC and the double XP weekends because we're still trying to find that sweet spot with the servers. We have servers all over, and we're trying to see which IP is going to offer us the best. So, between tick rates and, all of that, we want to make sure that our players have the best experience when they're on there because you need everything, every little bit when you're playing. You don't want to have, a high ping with that kind of a game.
Well, and definitely one thing that I have to say is you guys as devs have been really good. Whenever somebody reports something, I mean, hell, even whenever we first started this stream right here, somebody reported something and you were instantly, this is how you fix it. You guys are super good with that if there's ever anything wrong, or hell, we had one of our streamers that was having issues with his FPS. And Josh was immediately in there configuring the server, figuring different things. I think that's phenomenal versus some games that are so big that they think, oh no, screw you, you're just one person. I don't care. We'll wait till we get 50 components.
And it's hard because it's right now it's Josh and I and Ash does contracting work with us. So it's hard. And we're in different time zones. I'm in the every time zone because I never sleep. And then Josh is in Pacific.
And I just purposely text you at 6 in the morning.
You do, yeah. Well, our little stream group, they have no time zone.
I had that on
silent. No, because we're international.
Yeah, so I'm international. So yeah, I just get the little thing on my phone and I'm like, and then I'm like, oh, it's just Marquis group.
Feral Loki mentions that he thought that Hawken was dead because when you click on links on the site, they go to dead sites. And
we did have an issue on.
No, it's today. I clicked on one today as well. Going to Meteor.
Yeah, Meteor's linked at the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah. And Meteor's dead.
If it clicks and it says Meteor, what says Meteor that you're clicking on?
I don't know. Whatever.
We're still working on all of that. Our terms of service still is falling under Meteor and all of that. It's really reloaded, but there's so much you have to do. Our main concern was keeping the servers up. And like I said, now we're hiring. We need to have a web guy come in, and we have to have all this different thing. Josh and I can't do it all. We know that.
Right.
So we have to get a team in. We do have the forums back up, and that was huge for us. We do have a support queue. We have used Zendesk, so we can take support tickets in and out. And I'm sorry if anybody puts a support ticket in this weekend because I'm here. And not.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't laughing at you guys.
But I'm Hawken support for right now. and I'm the community manager and support manager for APB and Fallen Earth. So those still have support. It's just Hawken right now that probably tonight when I go back to the hotel, we'll get on there. But yeah, if you have a broken link or you find broken links, send them to support, and I will get them taken care of. But yeah, everything's gonna change. Once we hire this team, there's gonna be a lot of changes.
So let's segue.
Exciting changes.
I think it's time to do a drawing.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because the chair has more padding over there.
Oh, watch it sunk.
That's alright. It's warm.
It's warm. I bet it's warm.
I'm sure he farted.
It smells like pizza.
That's not from me.
Okay, so what shall we give away? I mean, are you gonna hand any of these out?
We're gonna give these out.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what? We'll just.
I want one
everybody
right
gets
now.
one.
There's more too.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Just take and pass. Wait.
Did you sign them?
Did I sign them?
Can I have one of these? Can I have one of these too?
Yes.
Wait, see. Here's what I'm going to do.
Did I sign them?
There we go.
That reminds me of what was the weirdest thing I ever had to sign at an event?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Other than body parts.
Am I dropping things? You signed body parts?
I've had to, yes. Star Wars Galaxies was out there.
You know, if it was short, did you have to shorten your signature?
There.
I'm sorry, I've had only a few drinks.
I had to sign a banana for somebody. And I
A
really
banana.
got
A real banana?
A banana.
And I was like, what are you going to do with this?
Measure things.
And then I was like, I really don't want to know what you want.
Banana for
Put it on
scale.
Reddit.
Banana for scale.
So I think that you know the first time I sat down for it was actually at the Yo Fair, and the first time I sat down for autographs. The first person that come up to me, some girl,
wasn't me,
and she comes up to me and she says, "Oh, please autograph this for me." And I sat there and I looked. I had my pen in hand, and I'm like, I don't know what to sign. Because do I sign Marky Dragon or do I sign Wayne?
I've always signed Tibbs.
Yeah, and so I asked her what she wanted, and she says Marky Dragon. And I'm like, okay.
You don't have a real name.
And I had never.
And that's funny because I only call you Marky.
I had never written out the words Marky Dragon before.
Really?
No, I've typed them before plenty, but I had never actually written it down. And so I had to really think about what I was writing.
Because it's in the
I had to work on my signature because I have, from typing so much, I forgot how to sign things.
Yeah.
You know, because what do we sign anymore? My checks are direct deposited. I don't sign checks anymore.
Can you cursive?
I can, but I had to practice how to write TIGs.
You want to know
so
something?
it wasn't like a scratchy line anymore.
I had a complaint at my house in Portland one time, and it was written out on the driveway, and it says, "You are noisy neighbors," except it was in cursive. So I knew it was the old woman who moved in across the street.
Oh my God.
What about when we got our marriage license? They made us sign our names in cursive.
But that's how you're supposed to on legal documents. You sign in script.
They wanted it legible. That's what they said.
So we're gonna do most of the Hawken stuff tomorrow. Is that what we think?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's Oh.
See, were you
I
not
hope it's
coming?
one of those boxes.
Raven.
It's because I unfolded my shit.
Well, no,
I
he
did
doesn't
mix
get
it
it
up.
now. He's bitching.
I do not.
It must be the seat because Moose sat there. The energy is still there from Moose. He's
So go and grab one of those. Go and grab one of those Eve Second Decade boxes. Oh, there, it's being hand delivered to you.
Yes.
Do you want me to sign that?
Please.
That's Eve stuff.
I almost brought my Raven to be autographed by everybody, but you know, I didn't want to get broken in a drunken stupor. So.
Right, because there is drunken stupor.
Here, I'll pick the sticker.
I'm proof.
There you go. Now you can't use your sticker on anything else.
No, I got another one.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Brady. kidding.
Did you, Marky Dragon? Did you know that if you Google Marky, you are #4 hit? Well, I would hope so.
You're not #1 apparently.
There's apparently a Marky.
There's a better Marky than
men's magazine called Marky.
I have to compete with Tigger. Tigger's a lot higher rated than Tiggs.
Yeah, sucks. Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we have one more of
It
those.
shouldn't be.
So
Drum roll.
Oh, F-con.
Oh, yeah.
Carrie.
F-con.
All right.
Rig.
So Carrie's got one too.
Goons rig everything.
Damn.
You're not a goon though. You're an F-con.
I don't know. Do we have any more of them?
Nice weight.
Might have one or two.
Will you go grab something?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's a secret stash.
I have a secret stash.
You know, I keep seeing all this secret stash stuff, and I'm like,
No, we
going,
get this secret stash
where's
first.
my secret stash?
Tomorrow's a different stash.
So,
Yeah.
and tomorrow I think we will try and figure out giving out. We will give out stuff to the stream, so don't miss the show tomorrow. It's gonna be like, don't show up, but that's not what I meant to
called me
say.
and I missed it.
Oh.
What time is the show starting tomorrow?
So the show starts at 1700 UTC. That would be Eve time.
I don't want to be real.
Yes.
I need to listen
What
to
time is that real time?
servers.
Huh?
What time is that real?
What time is that real time?
Yeah.
Well, oh, look at that. There's 4 more copies.
Oh, sorry. I'm
She's
sorry.
trying to trick me.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
Ora Bros says, okay, fuck y'all. Okay,
Other than my hotel.
no problem. Back at you, buddy.
No
I-
Hawken codes for you.
I have no idea.
Hawken codes.
I'll have Hawken codes tomorrow.
So the
okay.
we will have some stuff for the stream tomorrow, and we're gonna try and do that. It's a little tricky because I'm not in my office streaming. We actually have a repeater going through network cables to HDMI to get this camera to work. It's
I was
really
gonna
kind
give
of-
away codes, but somebody's wireless.
Oh come on! I tried.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fixed. It'll be fixed tomorrow. So
tomorrow I'll be in his stream and I can give away codes.
Tomorrow we'll give away codes. So and I will try remote terminaling into my stream machine to do this. I had memory issues last time I did that. So
That's old age.
I just walk in your office.
Oh, you mean your computer?
yes. Okay. So you know, I have to say,
Marcus,
I
tonight
am
a
so
chill out night with no drinking, or no, I'm drinking.
No,
I've been
definitely
drinking
better.
since I got here, to be honest.
and so have I. And I live here.
No one else is drinking. This is gonna be bad.
Sorry. Yeah,
So
no. I'm like,
I have a drink.
speaking of forgetting things, a friend of mine named Jeff, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and this is real. This is real stuff. He was diagnosed with a brain tumor. A week later, he had brain surgery, and the brain tumor was removed and found to be non-malignant,
Well, that's good.
and 0 side effects. Yeah.
So you
0
remember
side.
everything? I don't know if I want to remember everything.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. I am so impressed by
Well,
that.
that's good for him.
Get some more mica in there tomorrow.
Okay, so here's another one. This one's folded up pretty tight. And mouse, you can hand yourself a copy.
I'm gonna hand myself one.
What are you going to do with your Riftership?
I'm gonna put it on my desk.
All right.
On your
So
desk.
both you and Moose got one.
Yeah.
Moose cheated.
Yeah, I almost. And when I
I know,
looked at it a
almost
second
looked at
time, I thought, oh shit, it said Moose, but actually it says mouse.
No,
Yeah, Moose's doesn't say Moose.
I
it
wrote
says-
Moose's, so his says something about
Very
blue cotton
blue cotton
candy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
a story for another time.
yeah, I have no idea what this cotton candy
You
thing
don't
is,
wanna know.
but it must be bad.
I'm intrigued.
So
Okay.
we went out to eat and Moose was like, I
Well,
don't.
so you're gonna tell it anyway. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
I
listening.
won't. So
No, 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 I want to hear it.
starts this off with
Story time.
I don't want you to get offended or anything,
You know.
but you look like my mom. And I'm like,
wait, who did that?
okay, Moose says this to me.
If you look at a picture of
And
his
then
mom,
the two of them are trying to look for a picture of his mom. Naturally, she comes up with the picture way before Moose will ever find it on his freaking phone. So she shows me, and I look, and I'm like, holy shit! And my daughter's going, wow, you do look like her. So now I'm like, well, this is kind of scary that Moose could be my
Are
son.
you Moose's mom?
No.
Oh.
No. And then he
Welcome
starts
to
telling
the
us about
Dragons.
cotton candy that.
It was a code word.
That was a
Can I
code
say
word,
it?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you
So
say it?
apparently, instead of
He was insecure about talking about relations.
So they refer to it as
Sex?
cotton candy in his house.
So sex with
So
cotton
blue cotton
candy?
candy is blue balls?
No, it was just cotton candy.
It was just cotton candy. We just added the colors.
So cotton candy is
Refer
a
to
term
it
that
his-
Moose uses when talking with his mother about sex.
So when Moose comes in here,
Where's Moose?
Wait. When he comes in here, start asking him about, hey,
Eating cotton candy.
have you had cotton candy with her?
Oh.
Not to embarrass you.
No, ask him if he wants to have cotton candy with me.
That would be even better.
I don't know, man.
So yeah, and if you're
Moose is a
here
little bit-
from Moose's stream, you have to make sure to just go
It's gonna
all
be a thing
on
now.
about him about cotton candy. Not about me looking like his mom, because that's just weird.
Hey,
But the
shall we-
cotton candy.
Too young to be his mom.
Shall we draw another one?
There you go. Thank you.
Can you mix those up a little bit for me?
All right, mix those up. Flip some around.
Oh, you want to pick? Okay.
Can I not?
Oh, you can pick.
Pick the one that's folded over and forced.
We should bring those outside.
I'm gonna dig.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Oh.
Rigged.
That's
Oh, it's you!
Called it.
Oh.
It says John's unsafe with APB, and I'm going, what?
No, that's my APB character.
John stuff back
Or
in
you
the
want
car.
us to redraw?
Yeah.
Or you want a copy?
No, I think I got one.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
We'll take
Okay,
the
I
T-Rex on the
understand now.
TV.
Yeah. So let me
You're
just write
evil.
on here.
You're evil.
I am.
Tiggs is a T-Rex on the PvE server.
I am. I'm both
On the
servers now.
PvP server too.
I'm on both. I can
Yeah.
shit on Moose on both now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? That sounds like cotton candy.
Like PvE server for
Arc.
Arc.
Not me.
Okay.
They have a Tiggs Rex.
We have a
Oh,
T-Rex.
yeah.
They've been named
Tiggs
Tiggs.
Rex.
It's Tiggs Rex.
Yeah, it's Tiggs.
Rex.
It's like the Triceratops is
It's a
trike.
Rex.
Oh, he won one already.
Why'd you
Okay.
leave those
Yep.
out?
Well, because we're gonna.
Well, I know, but put them
do a
back
big
in.
drawing.
We should have put them in tomorrow.
The other one.
Again, you should
Okay.
pull them out.
That one won one already. That
And
one
then
won
put
one.
those back in the hat when we do the big drawing. Watch.
That one won one already.
EVE Online box
Oh.
set. Yeah, it's the second
No,
edition.
he won. He won for Hawken.
It's that.
Yeah.
So you get one.
Wait. Oh, no.
Spaceships.
Is it JP?
JP.
Oh, he's
He's
in
not
the
here.
other room.
Oh,
JP!
you're not. Oh.
Him and Moose are doing something.
JP!
JP.
You're a winner.
Yo, JP!
I'm sorry. Winners need to be present. You lost.
Oh, you must reply in chat within 30 seconds.
You get the box.
Yes,
You get the box.
that is. And
If you win
Just have to
again,
pull
you get to
stuff
keep
out.
the stuff in it.
What? You just have to pull the stuff out.
Look, I pulled your
Okay, I
name.
need to write it on there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't need to write on there. This one gets thrown
So
away.
he's done.
You're done.
Oh,
Here, you
man.
can see.
You're gonna throw that Moose.
You should.
I will.
Hit him hard with it.
You know what you should do is go ask him
this?
if he wants cotton candy.
Yes.
Go
Oh,
ask him
there's
if
two
he
more
wants some
left. We'll
cotton
save it
candy
for
from
later.
you.
No.
Okay. So that was fun.
Oh my wow. I was wondering why you guys walked off.
Feral Loki wants to
Yeah, we
stay
already
added.
did that.
Are you doing cotton candy?
Oh yeah, so I didn't
No.
explain what's in the boxes, and yeah,
It's a box
so
in
these
a box.
boxes, it's just a box. It's really empty, but actually it has one of these in it.
Would you wear it?
So it's the Eve Second Decade
I'll
Edition,
get one.
which
Gotta look good in it.
facial
don't let me break that.
It's the cheeks. They're
Which has the game Danger Game in it. It has a rifter that lights up. It has the golden pod in it. Yes. So now we'll kill you and then be able to see
I
it.
can be fashionable about it.
Yeah.
We see a lot of FCON pods.
Marky,
At least you see us.
Orsies and Kai Hippie, or no, not Kai Hippie. Well, Orsies is asking, could I get one word about the status of Neosland?
Oh yeah, they've been
Oh
asking
yeah.
about
Okay. So Neos Land, we're waiting for Jacques, who's the CEO of the game. He's of NeoJack, and he's in South Africa right now. I think he's back next week, and so we have. We'll let him get back for a few days, and then I'll schedule a meeting with him. And I think we're ready to launch the first persistent alpha.
What game is this?
Neosland.
Oh.
What is persistent alpha? Does that mean it doesn't get reset?
Well, that means that it stays live. Now, whether or not we'll be able to, so the goal will be that it can stay live from here on out. But there's still a lot of bugs to work out and stuff. So, so it's possible that there could be a reset, but we don't know yet.
Geez, we never said that back in the day.
So for those of us that don't know what Neoland is, what is Neoland?
Neosland is...
Oh, Neosland. You're not saying it right.
It's
not Neopets.
Thanatos.
Right. Yes, they're Neopets. They battle against each other.
They have... It's a mech Neopet.
It's not the Matrix.
Tamaguchi.
Oh my god.
I'm your Tamaguchi, so happy
dying.
that you love me.
Yeah,
I love that song.
You remember that song?
Oh my god.
I smell
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine always
karaoke.
died.
Karaoke.
Yeah, mine did too.
I used to kill theirs because they'd go to school and give them to me.
Oh,
I'm at work.
and then you
I'm
would
supposed to bring these things to work, and I'm like,
and then you wouldn't feed
it
them, and they would
pooped
die.
or something, and it needed a shot, and this and that. I was like, in the pocketbook. Forget that.
Mommy's
And then
working.
you hear the sounds going
Yeah.
out of your purse.
They'd grab on the way. They'd come into the house. You killed it, and I'm like, oh, all right, sorry.
Okay.
So
Here's
Neosland is a MMO that is medieval fantasy that has a skill system inspired by Eve, that kind of unlimited forever skill queue. It has home ownership, it has dungeon ownership.
Ooh.
And the dungeon ownership is, I think, where a lot of really fun play is going to be. And so you're going to be able to work on your skills on building dungeons, and you're going to be able to own property and then start digging your dungeon and start creating it. And you have to get these skills, and you have to find the resources and everything, so that if you want to attract ogres to one pocket of the dungeon, let's say, you have to then acquire hay, and you may have to get a cauldron or something like that, because they like to cook in a cauldron. And so in order to get them to move in...
Wait, where's the hay come in?
Well, you gotta go find it.
What do you need hay for?
Well, because they like to sleep on hay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we think ogres
I
are.
missed that whole, okay.
Yeah. And then if you want to attract dragons, well, you've got to find the type of food that dragons like.
But
yes.
princesses?
Yeah, you need princesses, natives. And then
I will be the dragon fodder.
So basically, you're able to build these dungeons, and as you get your skills better, you're able to be more elaborate with your dungeons. The creatures will loot players. So if you are going through this dungeon and you get killed by one of the creatures, the creature may loot like half of your stuff and put it in his treasure chest, which then another player comes down who's more powerful, can then beat up these ogres and then pillage the treasure chest, which they then won't probably be able to carry all of the stuff out.
If you own the dungeon,
yes,
and you own the creatures,
you make money off. You can make money off of this too.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yes. and so you take this kind of philosophy of that when they loot the guys, that the loot may have been very well picked through, and so you may just forego looting anything so that you can go down deeper, because there'll be stuff that has not been looted as much. And it'll have taken greater equipment to get down lower into the dungeon.
But this is an early access?
Yes.
You have to buy in?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
lost me.
now listen to this though.
Sounds interesting.
We have taken into account the streamers, and so there's a lot of camera stuff in this.
Oh.
And we are able to take and do 24/7 live streams of dungeons, and so that it's automated, so that when someone enters your dungeon, it can then start following them, and it can look through their eyes, it can look like third person, and start, or whatever you whatever you set up, and it can start following them as they go through the dungeon and try and get lower and lower. And you'll be able to set it eventually, that not all the stuff's in there, but eventually you'll be able to set it so that you can say, okay, I just want to follow the person who's lowest in the dungeon. Or I just want to keep following persons when a new person starts, and then
right.
follow them.
That's cool.
Down in.
Yeah.
Not only can you view through the person going into
Welcome
the
to
dungeon,
the Dragons.
you can also view through the creatures in the dungeon.
Oh, neat.
And you can be like look through the eyes of the dragon, and you know but you'll only look through the eyes of the dragon when there's a hero or somebody that is approaching.
That's cool.
And so you may see it from their perspective. Now you may also see stuff like the inventory and everything of the person who's going through there, but it'll not have a lot of information in there, meaning that the players will select whether or not they are willing to be broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they're not willing to be broadcast, it will never show.
All your cheaters are going to say, no.
That's okay. We'll be able to see them anyway.
Now where is this broadcast at?
So this will be broadcast to the streamer's station, to the streamer's channel. And so I will, on one of my machines, I'll probably take a machine that's just capable of doing this.
You can dedicate it just 24/7.
I will have a 24/7 stream, or it'll stream that every time I'm not streaming something else.
But you dictate the viewpoint, the perspective that's being streamed.
Yeah, and I may say, okay, I want
Twitch is going to handle that.
Well, I've already talked to Twitch. So I've already talked with business development at Twitch, and they are all over this. So they want us to do this.
That's
and
cool.
in fact, once we release this stuff, we'll be featured on Twitch.
You say we, are you partnered?
Let's just say I have a business relationship with Neosland, and it will, on launch of the game, say Neosland in association with Marky Dragon or something like that.
Nice.
Business as in financial or cotton candy?
Sexual?
Yes.
Cotton candy?
Watch live stream.
Oh my God.
No idea.
Marcus and Neil
We're
saying
going
cotton
to
candy.
Disney next week, and if she asks me for cotton candy, I'm going to smack her.
So
you
don't
should
do
just
that.
go to Mickey Mouse and ask him for a cotton candy. Or to one of the princesses, whichever you choose.
Tiggs. Farrelloki asks, my wife is a senior database developer for the U.S. Army and a hardcore gamer. She would really love to work in the game industry. What do you think would be her best approach to get into that industry?
Wow.
A database programmer.
We actually are hiring for that, I think.
Okay, so
I think we're
Reloaded
hiring.
Gaming.
I
careers or
actually
jobs?
think we're. I want to say that we had an. I don't know which game, but we did have an ad up for that. The best bet. When anybody asks me about how they can get into the industry, I mean, if they don't have skills, I tell them QA.
Oh, Doc is here.
Yeah,
What?
that's it.
Yeah, Doc.Game is here.
No.
I just saw him. Hi, Doc.
Where? Oh, he's in there. I thought you meant he pulled up here.
Oh.
No,
tried to get
he
him
couldn't
here.
make it.
Yeah.
His
I
schedule
know. I
did not allow.
was so mad at him.
Oh, Doc. She's
Can always go to
Doc.
like the job, the jobs, and then look at the requirements for the job, and then.
But yeah, I tell them CS or QA. I started out as a volunteer, and it was basically just helping people learn how to play the game, which is rare. It doesn't really move over that way nowadays. If you're looking for companies in your area, it's Game Dev Map. I think it's .org, or just Google search Game Dev Map, and that will tell you where all of the gaming companies, not these little startups that are on Steam, but true gaming companies, not that they're not true either, I'm going to get screwed for that one. It'll tell you the bigger
She's gonna
gaming
get cotton
companies-
candy.
Like, I can't. It's so.
Oh, sorry.
It's more of the bigger companies are listed on the Game Dev Map.
Yeah.
And you can go to their sites and you can
By
see what they're.
location.
Yeah. you
Another
can
good
see-
one is go to IGDA
That was going to be my next, yeah.
and look and see if there's a local chapter of the IGDA there. This way you can actually meet up and network with devs that work at companies in your area.
It's not so much a who knows who industry as it was, but it helps. And
Yeah.
it still has a lot of that. Not nearly as what it was. Because I didn't know anybody back in the day. And I got in.
Business-wise, it's who you know. That you may have the skills and everything, and you can apply for 50 things and you don't get any of them, but you know somebody that's looking for, or that knows somebody else that's looking, and you get an interview and you're in because you have a
We were
recommendation.
just talking about, like, for community, like, what the requirements are. And everybody wants college now. You have to have this in writing and this and that and this. And I'm just like,
Well,
if I needed to look right now, there's nobody that has the experience I have.
Look at all the different community
It's a
teams
credit.
right now, okay?
Yeah.
It's no longer a lot of teams, it's no longer Pan, you, and the other people that started out in community, playing the games. You were already doing a form of community management, and then between your regular education and professional job, bringing that into community manager, it's no longer that. Now they're taking community people and bringing them in as community managers.
Yeah.
They don't have the training. Yeah. And they're finding that they're getting people that
they're not thick skinned. That's what the problem is.
They get
That's another one.
They get thick skin.
Oh yeah.
Or their knowledge is book based and not like real world.
Right.
Right.
There's a big difference of learning about communities through going through school and then dealing with them.
You're right, but the other half of it is these people that are being brought out of the community now saying, hey, you're bringing the community, everybody loves you, be a community manager.
Once they flip that hat, they're not loved no more.
Yeah, but it also doesn't seem that they're being shown, taught, or led to understand there's a marketing side to that.
Yeah, there is.
It isn't just make the community.
And see, and I was so anti that. Yes. I am always against that. Your community team is marketing. But now with the way that social media is, it is more with marketing. But I always feel that on a dev side, your community team needs to be put with your production team and your dev team.
Yes.
Because we have to know what's coming, what are you changing, why are you changing it.
Because you're the front line of defense with the questions.
I mean, our job is to be the voice of the community back to the company and the face of the company to the people that are playing the games. And if we don't know what the frick is going on, we're screwed, you know? And then you have marketing over here that they just broadcast this whole other thing and you're like, where the hell did that come from? You know, so now community is being
You mean the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing?
Between marketing and development, they're always...
I like that a lot of the companies are moving away from your big marketing teams, though. I love that because, not that I don't love the people that I know that are doing marketing in this industry, because there's so many of them that I've worked with through the years, and they are great at it. But I don't feel that marketing should run your games. I've been on the record for that for many years, so that one won't come back to bite me in the ass, but too many companies let marketing run their games, and marketing has no point in running. Dev should run the game and tell marketing this is, and we said this before, but marketing shouldn't dictate your date of release. Right. Your dev team dictates.
But marketing should have a certain amount of input, but they'll run it. They can. Marketing could easily destroy the brand. If left out of control.
Yes.
How it's released, not just so the date is released.
Exactly. And marketing should be more. If dev needs to change something, if you're good at your job in marketing, and I say that because I think of Debbie Sue as the first one. Debbie Sue could change something on a hat. Like, she was awesome with you. Like, and I feel like marketing teams now, if a dev needs to change something or push something out, that marketing team should know how to get on that and just do their job and say, okay, rather than say, you can't postpone this. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Well,
no, they shouldn't.
They should be reactive.
Somehow they got that power, and I don't know.
This has been the conflict forever. You know, and there's cartoons
Imagine
made
my
about
life
this.
at Star Wars Galaxies. Okay, here's me,
Star Wars Galaxies,
and here's all of Sony's team, and then here's all of LucasArts' team. And having to deal with the same team on both companies for one game.
You're my right hand now.
It sucked.
Didn't marketing get that power because marketing was with the publisher at the time, and if publishers were controlling the money,
that's probably where.
Kind of. But the other thing with marketing is, like, let's say with the release dates. The perfect example is, okay, this is dead over here, this is dead over here, okay, this is when everybody's releasing, so we have to be in this window of time. And then they sit in that. There's always the other argument which you presented, which is, well, if they're good at marketing, that window shouldn't have that much impact.
Yeah.
So let me just bring up a couple of things here and answer a question about Neosland Alpha Beta. It's about to enter Alpha, so it's not quite ready yet. You get you an in? You want in on it?
I'll try it with you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll play with you.
Yeah. Okay. We can do that.
The game.
That's what I was talking about. What were you talking about?
I don't know. I thought I heard cotton candy over there.
You did.
And then Icthid, sorry you couldn't make it today. Icthid was supposed to be here today, but he got called into work, and so hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
Priorities, buddy.
So,
I love watching it back on stream.
Okay. So.
My mother used to do that. Your mother must have did it too because you knew exactly what it meant.
No, my mother used to tell me all the time, I brought you into this world, I can take you out.
I'm not even looking at it, at anything, and all I see is, I'm gonna rip your cotton candy apart.
I'm gonna break your cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Yeah, your cotton candy sticks going down.
We had a little discussion about cotton candy earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know all about cotton
okay,
candy.
so Vampire Leon says some more microphones tomorrow, please.
Can you be more specific? Is it a certain person that you can't hear? Is it a certain area of the room that you can't hear? Is one person louder than the other, drowning out? So if we can know,
probably me. I have a big mouth.
You know, I'll listen to the recording tonight and see what we can do. If we need to, I do have a microphone we can pass around. But I'd rather not do that because it disrupts the fluidity of the conversation. So.
And plus, when I get the mic, I'm a diva. I'll never let it go.
Yeah, we're not going to get it from Moose. So.
He's a mic whore.
He'll have to be he'll have to be off.
Karaoke is later.
Area to my right. Well, I'm assuming he means me because I asked the question. So.
Well, I can tell you.
What is the Cotton Candy Punch Fund up to? Oh my God!
So I can tell you that we are using a directional mic. It's pointed right here at like us 4, and so if it's out here, that can't
probably
be
from
heard.
this way. Can you hear Marky?
Moose will just eat the mic.
So
no, it's fucked up.
If we use a non-directional mic, and then when someone is in the kitchen, you will hear every fork hitting the spoon.
Oh damn!
Or
we had to yell at the caterers early to just shut the fuck up in there because they were so loud.
God damn it! I was the caterer.
What'd that cost?
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
I knew that.
But you did. You got quiet.
That's really
Who was cooking the
At
pizza?
least you listened when I said that.
It was just coincidence.
No cotton candy in the kitchen, guys.
Yeah.
Never not cotton.
Tiggs is offering Marky cotton candy is unwise.
What?
No, wait.
Moose will just eat the mic.
No. My only cotton candy is with my wife.
Yeah. No, there's no cotton candy here.
No.
Yeah.
Now there might be a thing with Moose that I don't know about.
Moose wants everyone's
I don't know. There was something put in a song, but I strongly.
I guess that's one word to put in the song.
Moose is making it rain cotton candy.
I'll have to go back through those past broadcasts.
Just never mind.
And I want to remind everybody that if they donate, and if you could put that link up to Moose's channel.
Donate to Dick Punch.
And
stream will go live in an hour.
His stream will go live in an hour, but if you donate and we get to $100,
$150.
Did that raise?
It might take a few hits to hit the target, but we'll get it.
If it's $150 is raised, who is it? I don't know.
Rollo.
Rollo gets to
Which
punch
you actually enjoy killing on Hawken.
I do enjoy, yes. I enjoy killing you too.
You love killing me.
I do. But anyway, if you donate to him, he gets dick punched by Rollo.
Yeah.
And this will be live on stream.
And Rollo will narrate it with his sexy voice.
He
while
does
he
have a
punches
sexy
Moose in the
voice.
I am going to ask Rollo to record a few things for me.
So am I. I want him to do a bunch of stuff for me.
I have a professional mic in the other room just waiting.
Really?
He has a gorgeous voice.
Sorry, dude.
And he's
Rollo's
probably
in the
this
house.
bald little short man.
I'm gonna be so disappointed.
With a small penis
You've never met
syndrome.
Rollo? I've never seen him.
Or we'll
He could be a killer and you're bringing him
No,
here.
he works for Homeland Security, so he's.
You know what? He probably
He could come here and kill us all.
So he's definitely wait. I'm waiting for his real job description.
I know,
He
right?
probably is like a water boy for Homeland Security.
Yeah, he's IT or
and he's like,
something.
oh, I work for Homeland Security. I fly their private jets. And he's like, he's like, I answer emails for my boss.
Rollo's been in Nam.
I just have a really good voice.
You don't understand. We have such a big hype about him because he's so ridiculously secretive.
I feel like there's nothing that
He works for fucking Homeland Security. He needs to be.
I know, but he's so overly secretive because of his job. We have this huge thing built in that he's going to be James Bond.
But it's like, wait, it's like saying
he's
going to be like 4'2".
Yes.
Wait, yes.
He's going to look like.
His name is Urkel.
He's going to look like Gimli.
It's like saying I'm in the Marine Corps, but really you worked admin and you were like a paper pusher. Like I was in the Marines. I'm Department of Homeland Security. Like here's your water.
So like Tarquinius, you know, the head of F-Gon.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's supposed to be here tomorrow.
I did get
Rollo?
He is in the Marines. Was in the Marines.
He was in the Marines.
Yeah. That's why
He's like I was admin.
See, the girls over here are hoping he's eye candy.
Let's stop talking about someone who's not here.
Is he married?
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Does that matter?
Why is everybody gotta get well?
For eye candy, that doesn't
No,
matter.
he's like the Channing Tatum.
Oh.
I don't care whether or not you like his cotton candy.
Anyway,
Tiggs is looking for a sugar daddy, so you know.
No, Tiggs does not need a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
She
Tiggs
was
has her
cotton
own
candy
daddy.
daddy.
But like
No, Tiggs is not a sugar mama. Tiggs has kids. I am bank of mom.
You guys having a weenie roast? No.
We're having a weenie roast?
Well, you know.
We had pizza,
We're gonna roast weenies.
which is good.
You guys need to eat some pizza too, please.
That's for $500 donation.
A lot of think about it this way, okay. Whenever we start drinking, the pizza's gonna
start drinking. We weren't supposed to start.
I have neighbors I can.
Oh my God!
I've been drinking all night.
Oh man, I haven't started at all.
Yeah, I've probably had half that bottle of spiced rum over there.
Oh yeah, they already got nixed. It doesn't show on there, but I suppose Tenchi already took care of that.
Someone was faster than me.
Someone was faster. Okay, so one of the other mods, cut off the weenie roast.
Yeah.
Unintended. Okay, so let me ask here, Tenchi.
My foreskin
Did you? Yeah, don't read that out loud.
How dare you read my foreskin hurts on live TV?
Who's talking about foreskin?
Tenchi,
that guy.
Those questions are those in association with like dog collars, or are those to be used with anything else?
These can be used for anything else, or the dog collar.
Oh, I'm not pressing that button if it's on anything else.
This is the extent of like the trivia that I have access to right now.
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh, you were.
It might be okay on my forearm.
I wasn't asking you to bring out the dog collars.
Oh no, Mukin's here. No, ban him. Ban him right now. Ban him.
Is it separate? Like anything that goes towards karaoke and stuff like that does not go.
That's
to the
separate.
punch?
Yes.
It's separate.
They have to. Okay, this is
specify.
what you have to do. Whenever you donate, you have to specify Dick Punch, hashtag Operation Dick Punch, whatever it is.
He's
have
making
to
up rules
specify.
as he goes.
No, I think he really wants to
I
punch
wonder
the
if
dick.
he needs this operation called Dick Punch.
When you donate, put Dick Punch in karaoke.
Are
so
you
it has to apply to both.
changing
from Justin to Justine?
It's very probable that that'll happen tonight. So
Tomorrow.
Put this on your cotton candy and we can help you.
Wow!
I can do it in seconds.
You know what? It might just numb it out.
So can he.
Right?
Love bomber, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tiggs didn't see my question.
Okay, that was
Actually, they do vibrate.
Oh no, it's about his wife.
He said to his
Yes.
wife
No,
that
paste
she
it again,
took
Loki.
salary as a senior DBA, would she be able to make that as a
Yeah,
senior DBA?
She makes how much?
So
Six figure.
It depends. Depends on the company.
So she works government, so she may make as much as like $150,000 a year.
Who?
The person who has six figure that works
It's
for the
really
government.
hard to say
Senior
what
DBA.
somebody will make because it goes by experience, it goes by the company that you're going after, where they're located, because in some regions you'll make more than you would in other regions.
And let me just say, there is no job security.
Yeah, no.
And you have job
I've been very
security
lucky with that.
With the government, way more. Don't double your salary and take no job security leaving the government.
The gaming industry, we thrive when there's a recession.
Yeah, it's like movies.
Usually.
Usually. With most of your major companies, there's a lot of worry coming around in March, because that's like your EA, your Sony, your big guys start doing their layoffs for the quarter.
Layoffs for the quarter.
Well, I mean, you know
to
what I mean.
appease shareholders.
Well, that's when the numbers are still good, but when gameplay is down during the summer.
it's a lot of long hours. A lot of long hours. You're on call, especially for that kind of position. You'll be on call because if anything happens, we need you to be accessible. I love this industry, but it has been hard, especially with raising 2 young children at the time, because it is 24/7. If the servers go down, I have to be there because I'm forward facing. I have to make sure it's posted. I'm there until the servers are back up. And there's a lot of jobs in this industry that are like that. It takes, not everybody can work in this industry. It takes a certain crazy person to be able to work in this industry. It's just, it's not an industry for everyone. If you have a degree in something and you, like he said, you're doing something right now that you're with the military or the government or something, I would stick with that. I think you're better off with that, and I'm not trying to sway you away from putting a resume in or whatever.
You just don't have any job security in the
there
video
is
game
no
market.
there is no security.
Because you may be hired on as, well, if you're a contractor, you know there's no security, although in government, I know some 20-year contractors. But even if you're hired on, as full-time regular staff, the game has a life. Yeah. And when that life is over, you are out the door.
When the game is sunset, yeah. Unless you're lucky enough to be picked up for another game.
Right, but that's not guaranteed.
No, it's not.
It's not guaranteed, and so if you're willing to accept that,
who
then
is she
fine.
exactly? Sorry for my ignorance.
Who is who?
Let's explain who you are.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is Tiggs, who is community manager for Hawken, APB, and Fallen Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And yes.
Yeah, very good.
I'm nobody.
And the thing that people don't really acknowledge in looking for a job in the industry is that you live and die by the dev cycle.
Right.
And so you see news articles that so many hundreds of people were let off after game shipped. Well, game shipped.
That's true with any game.
Yeah.
There's
So
a
it's just
dev team, the
people like
live
that.
team.
Yeah, there's at some point where this industry needs to grow up. No other company says, oh, wait a minute, we've got no more product. I guess everybody has to go home. No other company does that. Nobody else has a service or seriously, think of it. Any other entertainment industry product or
But
service.
every other industry also does downsizing. And I think that's what's comparable to our downsizing.
When they finished filming the movie, they send everyone home.
But you should also, you should know that going into it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know if they're going to be in the next season or not.
I know.
Everybody you like gets
It might have
killed
the
off,
red wedding, or it
goddammit.
might be the wiener cut off.
Right?
The person that's going into making a movie knows that there is an end to that ahead of time.
And they know that with a video game
people
too.
coming in the video gaming industry, we know. When we start on a project, we
You
know that
are
there's
the
an end to
exception.
life. And that there might be a possibility you're moved over onto the live team.
Yippee-ki-yay,
There's a
motherfucker.
possibility.
You,
but I
sir,
think
rock.
there's nobody that comes into this industry without knowing that you're not going to be. And if you're on the live team, you always know that there's a chance that your team can be downsized. And I think that me being in this industry for so long has been that my mentality was that I know at any given time I could lose my job. And you just know that, and you plan for that, and you save for that, and you expect that. And if it doesn't happen, that's fucking fantastic. Like, I love the company I'm with. I absolutely love working for Reloaded, Gamers First. They're an awesome company to be with. So I would be devastated, but I know that it's something that can happen, because of this industry.
By a ridiculous accident of disorder at the age of 18, I had a metal finishing company. But even at the age of 18, I knew, hey, when I'm done finishing these things, I have to have some other work. Right. Otherwise, we close up the doors tomorrow.
Right.
And it seems that some dev studios don't. It's like
your bigger companies do, like your EA, your Sony, and all of them. They do. They plan for stuff like that. But you have your smaller companies. They don't have the capability to do that or the capital to be able to do something like that.
Think it might be.
Someone asked, "Is our revival? Are you done with revival?"
Oh no, I still work on revival too.
And they asked if we could identify ourselves left to right.
Revival is with Ilphonic, who works on what's that other freaking game? We were talking about it earlier.
A frickin' game must have involved.
What was the game we were talking about earlier?
Star Citizen?
Yes.
What is it called?
Star Citizen. Elphonic does work on Star Citizen as well.
Oh, okay.
But I work on their Revival game team.
Right.
As
I think
well.
they want us to identify ourselves left to right as well. So
We can do a quick thing. It's been quite a while since we have.
You have different people's.
Yeah, we have different.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
mouse, you should come here.
Okay.
So, do you?
All right, John Albano. I'm old school UOer. Been playing MMOs and currently work for CCP as a copywriter.
That's words.
Who the fuck are you? No.
Hello, I'm Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life.
You have a real life?
That's the intro to all my videos.
Yes.
Don't you know
He
that?
does it exactly the same every single time, too, by the way.
I am Tiggs.
And it was viewers that gave him the idea, too.
I am the Raven. I won the Raven on Marky Dragon's show.
Yes, he did. That was awesome, by the way.
Raven won the Raven.
I am
He did.
Jared,
He did.
loyal member of the Moose Army.
The Moose Army. Moose Union.
I am Moose, I guess known as Moose Bank. I am the creator of the Moose House Network.
And cotton candy.
And cotton candy connoisseur.
Connoisseur. Wow.
Oh my.
Wow! You heard that!
He likes everyone's
That's why he
cotton
likes
candy.
it.
I like all the colors.
Told you,
That's
blue
coming back
cotton
to bite
candy.
you, my
Yeah,
friend.
they will. I know. Listen, I live in the doghouse.
Wait a minute.
So, I mean,
You
once you're
didn't say
there.
that you were on Team Tiggs.
And Team Tiggs.
There you go.
I'm on Team 6.
More so Team Tiggs.
And this is.
I am Mouse. I'm Big Gray Mouse in most games and Twitch, and I am this guy's fiance.
She
for
said it
some
publicly.
reason.
Holy hell.
That's a big step.
It's alright, we can erase that, don't worry about it.
Hey, show them the damn ring. I think I did pretty damn good with the ring.
Tenchi, you have to introduce yourself.
Alright.
Don't worry, she'll deny it later.
Tenchi.
When you guys gonna set a date?
Yeah.
We had one set until we had to buy it.
Tomorrow! Shh, we didn't tell her!
That's the
I
Hawken
have my
major
dress.
prize.
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow. And this guy to my left that you cannot see.
The legs on the stream, it's me, Michael, Tenchi Extra Life. You'll find me in chat lurking and moderating at times.
Tenchi does very,
So
very
modest.
good work. Half of the stuff that we do, we could not do without Tenchi. So thank you, buddy, very, very much. We appreciate that.
I don't go in front of camera.
She did once. She did
Just
once.
once.
Maybe
You don't
twice.
say who you are.
Oh, she does twice.
This is the brains
Wife
behind
to that guy
Marky
right
Dragon
there.
Industry.
Poke Dragon.
Yep.
She doesn't
Another
get enough
dragon.
credit for dealing with him.
Yeah, trust me.
You might as well say hi. You're the last one. Just say hi.
Nobody will know who I am.
It's okay.
We
just
know
say hi.
who you are.
You're a ghost.
Come on. Just,
That's why you introduce
just peek
yourself.
and
We
say hi.
have one dissenter.
There.
And
That is Cassie.
Carrie Trace was here. He had to step up for a minute.
Carrie Trace had a something he had to take care of real quick. Carrie Trace is
Doc.
a good member of. Hey, there she is. A very good member of FCON and an FC. And then tomorrow we actually have some a lot of different new faces.
Doc's here.
Yeah, he's been watching for a while. He's been talking a few times.
Hi, Doc.
A Twitch donation.
Wish you were here.
Yeah, Doc, we'll get you here next time.
Really, Doc? I'm very disappointed.
He needs to try to just drive down here tomorrow. Like,
Look,
start
this
drinking
is
tonight.
hi
so
to
you can
you.
make
Well,
your-
Doc,
What if we start a Doc
Hi.
chant? Doc.
Doc.
Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc. Doc.
Yeah,
Goose.
Goose.
So.
The Moose's channel.
Lady Tiggs, I see.
Link to your channel.
You'll be there next year. I have to wait a year to meet you, Doc? Really?
Mouse, look at that ring. Make sure
A
it's not
year.
cotton candy.
We are going to do another event, which will be for streamers only.
Oh.
That should be interesting.
So I have to start
We're gonna-
streaming again?
We're going to do a master class, a master session with with taking the the best things that work with all of our streams and learning from each other. And it's been a
I
day.
should start streaming more again.
So.
That way
Cassie
you can
hates
come.
it, but yeah, then I will.
'Cause
Then
you
I'll be
hog the big
invited.
TV. She
And
hogs
the
the
next
main
time you
living
come down,
room.
you have to go with the other theme parks.
Right?
There's lots of them here.
We should do an outing with GoPros and stream them.
Oh, I have GoPros.
We should do that. Us in the real world.
No,
Well,
I'll be
so I do the Marky Dragon.
Let's
in
go
real
to
life
New York
stuff.
City.
There's Doc right there.
You're like
I don't have the money to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
missed
He'll get arrested in
Oh,
5
yeah.
seconds in New York.
We'll get arrested.
My whole family's from New York.
I'm from Jersey. I'm not getting arrested.
Why are we getting arrested?
Doc's from somewhere in New York.
What?
No, I'll be at TwitchCon. What?
Okay.
I'm not going to TwitchCon because I think I need surgery.
I think I decided not to go because they did not announce in enough time any sessions that would benefit the streamer. All of it looked like, hey, look at me, I'm on stage. Oh, I love all of my followers. I'm so glad you came to see me. Here, I'll sign autographs. And I did not want to be a part of that. There's already enough of that at VidCon or whatever that's here in Orlando. And I just, if I'm going to go and pay money to do that, I want to learn something. I want to come back
like
with
GDC,
some knowledge.
you go and you get.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
I agree. He's from the.
It's the
broken down
that you're putting your arm in.
Bronx.
Yeah.
Hurry, hit the Bronx.
Okay, let's.
So I'd be safe because Doc is from New York.
Yeah.
We could do Vegas.
Well, we're going to do Vegas.
We're doing Eve Vegas.
We're doing Eve Vegas.
Are you going to be there?
I want to go to Eve Vegas.
I don't play Eve. Both Marky and I are going.
I don't play Eve.
Oh,
Doc doesn't.
And
Yeah,
he's going.
girls can stay home, watch
going
TV,
to
and
Fan
we don't
Fest
go.
in Reykjavik, but Eve Vegas I don't go to. That's kind of like a wife ruling, actually.
Do you get fun out there free?
Is that called Wi-Fi?
Because you're in a
Wi-Fi, yeah.
I got Wi-Fi. Sorry. It's like Num Tum.
If I didn't come back from the SOE fanfares with less money than I went.
That was not my fault.
Yeah, so I can't blame her for the ruling.
So let's give away a couple more copies there.
Yes. And give her even the hat.
Wait, show the hat.
Okay, so
look, Doc, you could have got one of these, Doc.
Doc, if you were here, you could have gotten one of these, and you would have had a chance to win the Eve Second Decade Edition.
But it's more about the Hawken.
Check out my chains, home.
Yeah, and all the Hawken stuff that we're giving away tomorrow.
Tiggs, does APB do engine upgrades still in progress?
Yes, it's still in progress. I can't go into more detail other than that, but there'll be more information on it soon. No one. What's he saying?
Farrell. Oh, he's talking to Farrell.
Oh. What are you doing?
And there's the wall of text for the gold.
There's that welcome dragon spam again. Somebody should mute him.
We all understand
really how to fix that.
Michael J.
Oh,
that's Tenchi.
Yay!
Oh,
yay! All that thing, y'all.
You get one of them copies.
Yay!
The Guild Wars.
There's only one left.
He got his own damn package.
Well, I guess we should give it out, huh?
We should.
Does somebody not have one?
Yeah, that wall of text is like killing people.
I'm trying to shake it up.
If I shock you with a collar, will
there be a cotton candy giveaway? No, because we would be banned from Twitch for that.
Yeah.
Zuggins?
Oh, he's in, or not here anymore.
Oh,
he's the guy with the epic beard.
Matt. Him and Matt took off to Best Buy for a minute.
Yeah, he's no.
We'll have to redraw. He's not.
Sorry, you have to be present.
You must answer within 1 minute.
Is everyone at Markeefest playing Eve?
No.
Not everyone.
No, not everybody. This isn't an Eve exclusive event.
I play
so.
Eve.
The event with everybody
We gotta
wearing a
stop
whole
putting
bunch
them
of
in there
Hawken
when they
stuff.
win.
Is that
No, he just kind of coasts.
what you do? Are you?
These are all they've all won before.
They've all won the Eve thing.
Amsterdam.
I think we should just give it to the person who hasn't.
Okay, well, there's different ways you can do it. You can either let somebody end up with two of them. I mean, nobody's going to complain about having two rifters, right?
That's the other person that's not here.
I wouldn't complain about having two.
Well, you have somebody
I think
that
you're the
one,
only
then
one
that's-
that's here that doesn't
Broken
have one.
Boca Dragon.
Who's Boca Dragon?
That's my lovely
Does that mean I
wife.
have to try to play the game again?
You won!
If he says it right. Keep saying it.
I guess I can try to play the game again.
There you go.
But I'm going to have to pick a different character name because you have my
So
character.
there's only...
You can play your character.
There's no
You can
account
give it back to
sharing.
me?
There's no account sharing, Marky.
You can sell the
That's
character
against
to her.
TOS.
Yeah.
I think that when you're
TOS.
married to the other person that it's okay.
I still think it's a violation of the
I want you to read what the
CCP.
paper says. Ready? Who's the greatest person in the world?
Us, man!
I'd have to read
What's
it.
it say?
Tiggs. Tiggs!
I think he's having a seizure.
Who kicks your ass in Hawken all the time?
Tiggs.
Aw, Tiggs.
Die, Tiggs, die!
Die!
That's loud.
That's your competition. Doc says it too.
Yeah, Doc, what's up, man?
Where's Doc?
Doc says die takes.
Yeah.
But
He's the second Doc.
But does he die as gracefully as I do to you?
He's hard
Right
to
on
play
his-
against.
right
He
on his
actually
face.
does pretty damn good in Hawken.
So therefore, she's saying he's better.
I have to get the boss because he's kicking my ass.
Oh.
Nice.
Versus, I'm always kicking your ass and it's getting
Doc.
boring, so I'll just get the boss anyway.
Wow.
Doc is experienced in the PvP. That's what he does
Doc
in Guild
is
Wars
good.
too.
Yeah, Doc
Yeah.
is.
Guys, Moose, Murky,
Doc's
big
the
question.
man.
If I decided to get back into Eve, any chance of a
Tiggs pulls out
corporate
the
bite?
boss back.
Absolutely. Kippy,
Absolutely.
yeah, so there's, I think both Moose has people he runs with. I run with air hogs.
I could get you into either, if basically
That's
any.
the wall of text. Like, it takes up
Yeah.
the whole
Hey,
thing.
Sorry,
you
it's my
know,
fault.
but
Turn it off.
it's like somebody fired that one off.
That was me.
It fires off all the time.
Thanks,
No,
Tinchy.
no. That one was
Oh.
requested.
Bye, Tinchy.
I hear air hogs. I type air
I
hogs.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could easily get you into basically any Imperium Corp, any Black Legion.
If you want to be part of bad and nullsec,
Hold on, I said or Black Legion
Or good and
Epic
high
Legion.
sec.
I get you into PL, BL, Black Legion, Imperium,
Just all
whatever you
foreign
want.
language.
He will even get you cotton
Oh, I do.
candy.
I will even
Lots
get you
of
cotton candy.
Get him into ZW, TL.
Yeah, and that's
If he joins yours, can I shock you?
come live with lowsec and learn how to PvP.
You're thinking about coming over with me anyway, too.
Doc, you may not have been here for this, but we have this thing going on that if Moose gets $150
Yes,
in
Doc.
donations
Oh my
that
God.
say donation for what?
A dip
Operation
punch.
Dick Punch.
Operation Dick
How much
Punch.
is left?
89.
That's
$89
you
to
need
get
$89.
Moose
Come on,
punched in the
guys,
dick.
we need $89 for him to get that.
Can you
If
post
you
the
do
link
a
for it?
$5 donation that says Tig zaps him, I get to zap him with a dog. He's got a dog collar, and I have the controller.
Yeah.
So $5 on Moose's.
Real Eve players
will
live
get
in wormholes.
a zap.
But you have to do it on Moose's
We're not taggart.
stream.
Yeah, it's gotta be on
There's
Moose's
the link right
stream.
there.
Lame.
That's the link right there.
But yeah, hit
Space Monkey,
there
I like Space Monkey.
and either Tig zap, so I can zap Moose.
So, and Moose's stream will be live
In
in
about
a little while.
30, no.
Goons Pets.
40 minutes.
F-Con's
45
Goons
So
Pets.
we're pretty much wrapping this one up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my daughter my credit card and just keep telling her donate, zap, donate, zap,
I thought we was homies, man.
and then I'll go home and charge back.
She's still waiting on the copious amounts of money.
I am.
Charge back. And then she'll charge you back.
Whoa, whoa, easy.
Just a little warning, Chad.
I hear you. Here, hold on, just do it again.
I'll be your backup. I don't know. That never happened. That never happened.
What happened there,
You
Moose?
voluntarily got punched in the dick.
You're sweating there a little bit.
Perspirating.
You got a little
Well, why
worried?
don't we? I mean, we could end it just 10 minutes early and then.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy.
Imperium.
Can you
Imperium's not even a thing.
Thank you.
Hey, so
Put your other hand in water and
yeah, okay. So tomorrow,
yes.
we got a couple things going on. We're gonna do this again tomorrow. We've about a 4-hour show scheduled at 1700 UTC, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and we will be doing this again. We will have prizes for you guys who are watching.
Don't you dare! Oh my God.
We've got Hawken stuff.
I
that
do have
Tiggs
Hawken
is gonna hook us up with, and so we will do that. We'll have a few more giveaways here for the people who are
Put
here,
its little condoms
and
on.
we'll take your questions, comments, complaints, I suppose. I don't know, do we have to? And we're going to drink lots of alcohol and have lots of fun.
I vibrated
And
both of you.
Oh,
Would like you to join us.
I got some cotton candy.
Oh my God.
So,
But, the way that is.
So, anyway, join us tomorrow, and we'll have some more fun.
Yeah.
So,
Are we converting to
Now we're going to the rated M.
Yeah,
Now we're
so
going to
yeah,
the-
in about 40 minutes, yeah, go over to the stream, which is just posted right now, Twitch TV
40. It's so
slash Moose_bank. That's when the mature stream is gonna go. Stop shocking me!
I'm getting a twofer.
Jesus!
And you're
Hold
getting
on a
it.
minute.
So yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff lined up for you. You know, we're gonna do some shots on stream. We're gonna do some karaoke. There has been a lot of requests for you and I to do a song.
My ball.
By the way. So
we need to do a
drink more.
Wait, we need to get a little cheat sheet that says donation for this and donation for this and this.
It's on the.
Yeah, there's.
Does it have the whole little
stream? Yeah.
$5 takes shock shoot?
It doesn't say there is stuff about the shock.
I don't know. I think it should be more than $5.
It's 50. I'm not doing it for less than 50. I'm sorry.
Stop pushing that button. He's got an entire beat.
When's karaoke? Are we doing karaoke on that one or this one?
That one.
Over there.
Yeah, over there.
Oh god.
Now you have the karaoke machine, right? Oh yeah. Anyway, so guys, tune in about 40 minutes. We will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
We definitely do appreciate it.
Don't miss the link.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Wish you were here, guys.
Join us
guys. In about 40 minutes.
A lot.
Moose _.
Not for the awkward
40 minutes and
Whoa!
You know what?
Hey.
Whoa, who told you to hold on to it?
I didn't know if he was going to press the button.
Yeah, it was vibrating.
I thought you could specify the collar.
Not with vibrate.
No, vibrate's all extra collars.
Oh, really?
Yep.